Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna? Mmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I'm Scott. I'm sweaty. My butt has this weird sweat rash going on with it. It's like 90 degrees here in Johnstown. The murder house down the street has got some really weird Wiccan graffiti all over it. It really bothers me. With me today, it's my good friend Kyle. How you doing today, Kyle?
Melting.
Yeah, what's the temperature down there, man?
I think the heat index was like over 100.
Good fucking God.
Which is just the, go walk outside and see how it feels. Feels like the sun's a foot from my head.
Oh,
Alright, well that's the heat index.
good God.
I will say it's 90, so people don't start panicking.
Like, I took a nap before my drum lessons today. I teach. I don't take. I teach. I took a nap, and I woke up, and I had that feeling of like wax all over me. I was like, and I still feel that way. And yes, I did shower, between. I fucking hate this heat, but I hate that it's like heat from Johnstown. That's the worst part of it, because you can smell the fentanyl in the water. It's how's the fentanyl water situation up there where you're from Thomas?
Not flammable.
Okay.
And not flammable, and also hopefully not contaminated with anything.
Sounds like you got bullshit under there. If you had any oil or coal, fuck, man.
Yeah, we got tons of that, but for some reason we're really not very fracked.
I found a map. I found a map of like all the abandoned mines that are in the area, and like at any moment the ground beneath me could cave in. I could.
Are you telling me that there's a potential network of mole men caverns?
There's not a potential network. There's a goddamn network of mole man caverns underneath my house. Like, just throw that word potential out. I'm telling you, hold on here. So I'm going to share the screen here. Xavier, how you doing, buddy?
Everything's sizzling.
Yeah. Let's see here. I mean, it's no secret where I live. So, abandoned.
Made that clear.
Yeah, abandoned mines in Pennsylvania. Abandoned mines near me. Miller Seville. This map shows how abandoned mine sites are distributed throughout the state. The categories and size and types of impact. Click on a county. So I am in Cambria County. Boop. Cambria County. Boop. And Cambria County. Oh, this isn't the map I was on. But, yeah, over here. Yeah, right down there is where I live. Yeah, right there. Abandoned mine. There's a fucking system of tunnels underneath my house. I wish I could fucking... Let's see here. Let's see. That's the one I was just on. Pennsylvania Mine Map Atlas. Let's see here. Trying to find Cambria. So here we go. Doot, doot. Davidsville, Hoover, Winburn, Dunlow, Johnstown. God damn. Like, this is going to bug me now. Now, this whole thing is just the abandoned mine map.
Damn it.
Yeah. Mapping inactive mines. Map. View and download. So you're just going to have to take my fucking word for it. That, yeah, there is a goddamn a series of... Like, I have found the detailed map, and there is a series of tunnels underneath my house. I could have my own bat cave, really.
So, like, you could, with enough determination, make a connector in your basement.
Honestly, it seems like it would probably just be a weekend project. And I would probably get as far as, like, breaking through to the cavern, and then all the poisonous gas killing everybody. You know, that's trapped in there.
Yes.
That seems like he was going to be Batman, but it turned out that he jokered the entire Johnstown with poisonous gas. So win-win, really.
Remember to get a bunch of fans first, and have plenty of ventilation before breaking through.
All the canaries died.
That's a good plan B if the kudzu doesn't work out.
Yeah. Damn it! Don't tell people about the kudzu. It's. Oh my!
The plant that sounds like a martial art.
The plant that is a fucking martial art. It grows a foot a day. But in my basement, I am taking the most, like, if I find one that grows like a foot and an inch, I'm crossbreeding that with another one that grows like a foot, and then trying to get like I'm trying to create a super kudzu so I can poison ivy this town, like Batman. Apparently my plans for this town all involve Batman.
Can you just imagine a supervillain's plan to cross all of the most virulent forms of kudzu with all the most virulent forms of bamboo? I am going to take I'm going to take this town, because the humans haven't done a good job with it, and I'm going to let it go to the green. I just want it to be a Swamp Thing issue by the time I'm done with it. So I had to get away from Batman for a little while. But if you need to stop a bad guy, I don't know where I'm going with this. Toy.run. It's like Twitter, but for toys. And it's run by one of the greatest figures in toy history. Am I talking about Santa Claus? No, but really I might as well be. I'm talking about Paul, the owner of Sir Toys. And my God, what a beautiful website this is. I'm going to be posting on here very soon. It's speeding its way to the mail to me. I got the knockoff Metro Titan.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So they finally released it with Metro Bomb, the knockoff Metro Bomb, like the little Micromaster. So it was a situation where Metroplex himself. Let me see if I can find it here, since we're kind of at the part where we talk about KO Toys. Metro Titan. No. Okay, hold on here. I'm just going to go to AliExpress. AliExpress. There it is. So the Metro Titan itself, I think, was like $30 shipped. Just go over here. My orders. And I'm not dealing with this shit. No. Okay. Back. I'm not logging in because I try to log in and it just fucks up. Metro Titan.
Johnstown Cave Network. What the fuck? Why is this here?
Yeah. So there's the Metro Titan, $26.68 shipped, and then they had this. There it is. Metro Bomb. Boom. Metro Bomb and the ramps to connect up.
Oh yeah.
Right? I bought 3 of these because I want a custom Sky Stalker, whatever the fuck the purple one was called. And I want my fucking Rabbi Crater. So I will paint this blue and I'll have my goddamn Rabbi Crater. I'm so excited. This is coming to me in just a couple of weeks. And you goddamn well know I'm going to be posting about it over here on Toy.Run. If you don't belong to Toy.Run, you're going to just be a horrible person. Your children will hate you. They'll be taken away from you and put into foster care. And eventually, like, even the foster parents won't want them, and they'll have to cut them up and sell them for parts. Toy.run. What? Yeah. What, Thomas?
Thomas, what happened? He said, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yes. Oh, shit. It just updated. Perfect Toys, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, super deformed. I mean, that happened like 8 seconds ago. And you can tell that because right there, 8 seconds ago. Oh, I want to say hello to everybody over in the chat. Dwayne Marsh says, good morning, Cybertronians. Dewanis Perez, the lovely Dewanis. Good morning. Have you made sure your meat is of animal quality and not rubber? No. But I mean, in today's society, there's room for both. The ever lovely, the even beautiful, more beautiful Wolf 1701. Some people could use more fentanyl in the water. I kind of want that map. Wolf, if I find the map again, the same one that I have, I will post it over on the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page. Technical Jim says, I finally finished both Smiling Friends Season 2 and the entirety of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Good man, Technical Jim. Both fucking pieces of art. Wolf 1701 says, hey, honey, you want to go on an adventure? Dewanis replies, yes, Wolf. So yes, Wolf, let's go so we can literally tunnel into Scott's house. And you'd be you don't have to tunnel. You can just knock on the door and say hi. Crossbones Cooper says, I'm getting Legacy United Tarantulas. Go me. Wolf 1701, does he still have that Star Saber? I do. Dewanis, this just reminds me of the story about the guys who got called racist and crazy because he kept saying Jews were under his house and turned out the temple next door was tunneling. We talked about that on a previous episode. Yeah. Sub-Jews.
That was the bit where it looked like maybe a Hasidic Jew or something was crawling out of a storm drain.
Yes. Jesus.
That was so weird.
Crossbones, so what do you guys think of my OC Android I posted in GMC the other day for my fan fiction? Loved it. Belucius says, one day I'll catch the beginning of this fiasco. We love you, Belucius. One day I'll catch the beginning of the show you're on, too. I always tend to miss it. Holson85 says, hey, you guys. Wolf 1701 says, I need that Metro Titan. Crossbones Koopa, come on, Xavier. Be my Garth Smith. Say, I hate everything about you, even the air you breathe. Technical Jim said, hello? Hi. Belucius says, Rabbi Craters. And Wolf 1701, my son's listening right now. You guys once sung happy birthday to him when he was tiny. He's 11's now. Jesus. And Dewan Perez says, yesterday was Wolf's daughter's birthday. Okay, guys. It's Wolf's daughter's birthday. Line it up. Are you ready? Here we go.
Which version? Is this the Beatles version?
Yes, we'll do the Beatles version of Happy Birthday. No!
Say it's your birthday!
Da-na-na-na. Wolf 1701 says she's amazing. I bet she is. And she's here. Wolf, go get her. We're going to sing Happy Birthday to her. Let me know whenever she's here.
Trying not to do the Lewis Black joke.
Yeah, don't, man.
Now that one's...
Hold on
so
here.
Good, though.
Hold on here. We're going to sing Happy Birthday. Oh, we also need like a name. If you want to use a fake name or a username or something.
We can just say Wolf's daughter.
Wolf's daughter. Yeah. I don't want
to.
Yeah, exactly. Wolf's daughter. Holson says, "Ha dinneran," as we say happy birthday in Swedish. Yeah, good man, Holson.
I dinner on to you too.
I dinner on. All right. So, Wolf's daughter is the name we'll use. You guys really like to keep a 9-year-old waiting. Aww. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Wolf's daughter. Happy birthday to you. Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that'll be $29.95.
No. We're not charging
No,
Wolf's
it's a
daughter.
child, you
It's a
fuck.
9-year-old. She gets the kids rate of $15.
All right, half off.
I just said that.
Oh, happy birthday, buddy. You got a great set of parents. Dewanis and Wolf, such a great set of parents. You're a lucky kid. You're a lucky kid. Happy birthday. I hope you get everything you want. Speaking of getting everything you want, SDCC. Jeez.
Oh, boy.
So, I'm trying not to swear because I know a 9-year-old's watching now.
Yeah, wait till they're 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! All right, strap in.
Yeah.
You got your harness ready because we're going on a roller coaster this time, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I thought the core class was done. Apparently, we're getting core class movie Starscream from Bumblebee.
Yeah. This appears to be the death knell, the death throes of what's left of the core class. Like, what was already in the pipeline before they decided to shutter it.
Right.
So I'm gonna see the last of it, and then moving on to whatever they decide to fill it with.
Yeah.
They might end core class. Information might have been wrong.
I hope so. I hope so. Because, I mean, core class is great for certain characters. I personally wouldn't throw a Starscream into core class. But, like, Rumble Frenzy, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, crap. I'll even go like Gears and Bumblebee and stuff. I think those characters work best as core class characters myself.
I enjoyed core class just because for a certain level of satisfaction, it reminded me of like Japanese gashapon figs. Like, it was cool to see things in that class size that actually had a reasonable level of functionality. Like, we're talking the Galvatrons or like the Megatron, CYBERTRON, Energon Megatron with his little tank on the back that still had the tank and the sword. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Look at that. That's like almost an exact replication of the toy. It doesn't do everything, but it's so cool to see something at that scale that shouldn't exist. Damn it, I love it.
Yeah. There are some really great core class figures. Like, excuse me, I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, but I thought like the Bumblebee movie, Rumble or Frenzy or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the blue one, I thought that was a really well done figure. I loved that. I thought like the Studio series and all those little cassettes that came out, I can't think of a single one of the cassettes that weren't really well done. I would have liked it better if like your classics, your Chug or whatever you want to call it, Legacy, Evolution, if that Rumble and Frenzy would have had elbows, that would have been a lot nicer. Do you know what the biggest disappointment for core class for me has been in a long time? And
Was it Frenzy Cube mode?
No, I don't mind that. He needs to fit into Soundwave, and that's how he goes. I thought the combining core class Dinobots were kind of a disappointment.
Yes, there was that too. I don't fault them for trying to do Beast King, or whatever they were trying to accomplish, Volcanion. It's just, it was something they were trying to do to keep the line going, inject some life into it, because that line was like devoid of any reason to buy it whatsoever, besides it's like, hey, here's your favorite characters, and then here's some originals. Like, it had good potential, but they were just like, hey, you know what really, really jam out loud is a combiner. Like, a combiner no one's done yet. And I was like, you know what? You have something here. The execution's awful.
Yeah.
It's just not, this was obviously the first pass, and you said, ship it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You should have let that one cook a little more, but you know what? You tried, and can't fault you for that. I will fault them for not doing a box set with a revised version of that combiner in it, though. It's like, hey, that would have been your second chance to do something with it. If you really were trying to make a decent combiner, maybe do a box set release like you did the Toys R Us versions of that combiner. What was it? What the fuck was it? That movie combiner. What was it called?
Infernicus.
Infernicus, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just like a center character that didn't have an alt mode, and then 4 re-releases of the Terracons in black.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Quintessa.
Do you know what would I think what would make a good core class combiner? And I can't believe that no one's done this yet. What was the name of the combiner from Japan? We haven't had it. It was it mock tackle, dash tackle, wave something or other. What the fuck?
Land cross.
Land cross.
That's it.
A core class land cross would have been fucking fantastic.
That seems entirely reasonable to do.
Right? And I mean, it would be simple enough to do. You just take those figures, and you could get the two-way robot thing. Honestly, yeah. And then if that sold well, which I think it would,
I think it would too.
Then move it up to deluxe class. Like,
well, you could also justify selling 2-packs again, like the Battle Masters, because now you have like Micromasters that are, duocons that also combine into a combiner.
Yeah,
that's what that is. Yeah,
core class is great for target masters. I love that little Minotaur that turns into a hammer. More stuff like that, please. The Cobra that turns into a shield. That thing is
a piece
great.
of road if you got 20 of them.
Yeah, yeah. And that's where I don't think core class shines whenever it's a Starscream like this. I think core class shines whenever it's little shit like that. I think core class would be bring back like those Micromaster 2-packs. Bring back like some Titan Masters would be great. You know what would be a great idea? Yeah. Bring back some Titan Masters. There's that whole piece of artwork of Titan like headmasters that were never made. Where like one's like a hedgehog and one's a cobra, and I think it was Fans Projects or Transbots. They made the cobra one. It was a cobra with tank treads that turned into a new head.
I have that one.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That comes with some artwork that was just amazing.
Yeah, the thing is, I think core class works for characters who are actually intended to be small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as opposed to like miniaturized, full-sized like characters who are intended to be like full-sized.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I feel like it is a really good comparison to Gashapon. It can do everything you want it to do. It just depends on its functionality. But it's nice to see that there's still some life left in the line, and if this so happens to be the end of it, all right, you know what? This isn't the end of this size of toy anyway. They're just going to call it something else, and we're going to get more core class or legend class or whatever the new class size is going to be. It could be like big as a pixel class next year, for all we know.
Like those. Sorry, Kyle. You go ahead. I apologize.
Good as a core class that like. Allegedly, we're not going to have core class during the next toy line, which is all about primes, allegedly. It would have been nice to have core class Micronus Prime, but instead of a deluxe.
Yeah.
Because he's the tiny one.
The heck, I mean, do it the way they kind of did it in... Do it the way they did it in Armada. Like, if you want to make up for the size of some of these figures... Throw like a core class, or, throw a Legends class, core class, whatever you want to call it. Throw one in with a deluxe. It'll make me feel better about spending $28 a figure.
Oh, I assume that's not. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a packing gimmick because you're going to have your. And even if it ends here, it's not going to end in Japan. You know that. Mm-hmm. They're going to do special mailway things all the time in gold colors and transparent plastic colors. You're going to see so many iterations of these characters already released and bizarre. It's like, this one's got 5 eyes now. It's Oculus Max.
Like, honestly and truly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think if you're going to do the Omnibots, they're a deluxe class figure. Pack in a Legends or Core class Minicon-esque Power Dasher with them. You know, that's the way you do it. Here's the deluxe. Here's your Power Dasher. Here's the deluxe. Here's your Power Dasher. You know, so on and so forth. I think that would work fantastic, quite honestly. Here we got a spin around. Oh, look at this. Movie Frenzy. He's red.
He looks like a gorilla.
He does. He does.
That's not like the song.
I mean, this movie. Once again, this is the realm where core class belongs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frenzy want banana.
Frenzy eat banana. Frenzy
smash banana.
Frenzy make friends with banana. If'ns, you know what I mean.
Frenzy put banana up tailpipe.
I mean, it's just Rumble and Red. You know, that's really not a whole lot to say there. This one, oh, you fuckers, you almost got me. I almost pre-ordered this, and then I looked and went, I have this already.
This is interesting.
Yeah, it's a single release of the one that came in the 2-pack with Reactivate Starscream.
Yeah, which is weird because I have yet to even see the Reactivate class anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen it hit shelves because I don't have a GameStop around me. So I know this is based on the game, but the game is nowhere to be seen, nor is a GameStop. So how come you're not branching out your product into other stores?
Well, now it has. You can get the Bumblebee.
I mean, I can kind of see the logic. Game toys sell at GameStop, but I think it's flawed logic.
It's very flawed logic.
Yeah.
There's still the gamer stuff from the Studio Series line hitting store shelves in my Target, but the Reactivate stuff isn't.
It'd be nice to see the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that. Got nothing on that. Is this game
Considering
real? I'm starting to think I ain't.
Is this how? Are they crowdsourcing their game through their toy sales?
I think it's just taking a long time for this brand new developer to make the game.
Spent too much money on the license rights.
For like 5 years, there's been like a Metal Gear Solid-esque Snake Eyes game that's supposed to come out.
I will.
And it's yet to happen.
I will throw this addendum on the end. If the game ends up being fucking epic, take your time. You know, make sure you're doing everything right. If the game ends up being epic, but if it ends up being like a Pac-Man clone, you know, where it's just Bumblebee eating mini-cons until he gets to a Decepticon, then he has to eat like a core class. The Decepticon turns blue, but only for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I would really like to see something in lieu of like Armadas, the Atari game, the Transformers Armada for PS2,
right?
Which was amazing, like open world levels, different weapon selections, and you know whatever the name of that game was that had the cel shaded look for the PlayStation 4 was pretty good.
Devastation.
That was pretty good too, but man, that Armada game was just incredible.
I can't think
Cyclonus.
Yeah,
I fucking hated Cyclonus.
I think having Gamer Edition, my God, think of the army building possibilities. Because I mean, everybody's going to want, if you do like a leader class heavy Decepticlone, everybody's going to want 3 or 4 of them. Everybody's going to want like 5 of each of the smaller Decepticlone. They're going to want to build an army. You know, it's. I don't know. I think they're really missing out just because the game's old. I think they're really missing out. I need to fucking finish my Decepticlone that I'm doing on Tinkercad. I need to.
I think some of the joy comes from like the surprises these games makes, which gives it a spark of life. Like Leverbot, for whatever reason, took off as like a really popular character.
Yeah. Where's my core class Leverbot?
Yeah,
which would be amazing.
Especially when, isn't that the basic shape of the Rumble and Frenzy mold from the Bumblebee movie?
Pretty much so, yeah. It's just all you need is a cube that has a lever on its back.
Yes.
Maybe give it a little top hat and cane.
Yeah.
Michigan J Loverbot.
Michigan J. Oh, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. I'm slightly racist.
If you did like the articulation of it doing the dance like Michigan J Frog, like you have Ratchet getting blown away on the back of his latest toy release, that'd be amazing.
Fucking gun that turns into a cane. Going over to the chat, Wolf1701 says, she dying over here, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf. You're raising, you and DeWannis raising a good kid. If
You hear
if
that?
we
He's
can,
out killer.
oh man,
Killing her.
Belusha says it takes true musicality to be so comedically discordant. No, that was natural. Technical Jim, I'm glad I got a core class Soundwave and Sound Blaster. Probably going to pick up the Energon Galvatron. Belusha says, I thought core class promised us a quick strike some time ago. TAS is cool. Yeah, quick strike would be nice. Quick strike would be nice. Wolf1701, this is my son's comment. Thank you for singing happy birthday to my little sister, even. Aw. Giga Twin. Hey, Giga Twin. Should have done a core class combiner of one of the Micromasters from Victory. Agreed. Crossbone says, give proper core class rewind and eject. I'll be happy, and I need a Chrome Dome. Crossbones also says, Chrome Dome is the man in RC's life. You know it's true. Japan made it so. Wolf1701, we have a Voyager Bumblebee Starscream, and it's awesome. Why do we need this? Agreed. Dewana says, I just need a bunch of core class guys. They fit perfectly with my other stuff. Plus, I love tiny things. That's what my wife said to me the other night.
Yeah, there you go, Wolf. That's why we need it.
I'm a short king. Crossbone says, bring back mini-cons in core class style from Armada. Crossbone says, remember Robotech Battlecry for PS2? That was a kick-ass game. I had it. Holson85, I always wanted to see an XCOM style TF game. Then I remember Battlegrounds. Like, I wanted it also to be good. Belusha says, where's Steeljaw? Hopefully coming soon. Wolf1701, are more army builders not an impossible to find overpriced box sets? Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Giga Twin, I wish I could be more hopeful about the upcoming new video game, but I'm sadly expecting to be disappointed. I mean, have you seen that new Saints Row? I have not. Wolf1701, I love the Run-Amok mold from Devastation. Yes. Yeah, that wheel, dust off that Wheeljack mold, and that tracks, it was the Wheeljack mold. Dust that off. Give me some Decepticon Warriors, please. In a rainbow of colors.
I'd like just to re-release a Run-Amok and Run-Amok, to be honest with you. About a 2-pack.
Yeah, absolutely. Dewana says, give a Street Fighter style TF game. Wolf1701. Oh, Dewanis, by the way, if you ever get Mugenbein, you can pretty much have that. You can download Transformers characters in Mugenbein. Wolf1701, and this Megatron looks solid. I might have to get this. Hell yeah. Wolf1701, was it the Wheeljack? I think it was, I think it was the Chug Wheeljack mold for the Decepticon Warriors.
There's also the Earthrise one.
Yeah, but the Earthrise doesn't really fit. Okay, so whenever you're playing Devastation, the Decepticon Warriors have the flared out fenders for the tires on the car, and the Lancia doesn't have those flared out fenders. You know how like an old Corvette has the flared out fenders. So yeah,
I'm gonna play Devastation again.
Yeah. Let's see here. You'll see what I mean. Devastation. Decepticon Warrior. Images. And
you know what this reminds me of?
There you go.
Fucking core class wise, I never saw the Noah figure in stores.
No, neither did I. There it is. So you see how like it has like the fenders in the front here flared out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's.
It's like a Wheeljack mold or something.
Yeah.
Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
Yep, that's the
Wheeljack.
That's the Chug one.
That's the Chud. The Chud.
You know what? I'm gonna just get it. Fuck it. I'm gonna buy the Noah mold. It's Iron Man Noah.
You should do that.
I can't believe it. A year, and I never saw this guy, and I was just like, oh yeah.
Megatron. God. Damn, this is a good looking Megatron.
This is weird too because this is not Megatron. This is movie version of a new Megatron.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this does like I'm okay with the Transformers 1 aesthetic. But this does not look like it. This is intense. I like this mold.
Legatron.
He's oddly proportioned differently. Like they got all the bits in the right place. Like especially the red vents just slightly sloped in. He's got the chest panel. He doesn't have curly cues on his chest though. Still a little too early. I know he's not a true gun just yet, but man, he's got the shin guards like he's gonna transform into the handle of a pistol soon.
Yeah.
Who needs an alt mode though when you have a stride as wide as this guy? Look at how long his legs are.
If there was ever a mold that needs to be upscaled to a Voyager, this one's it. Have you noticed the weird thing about his tank mode that I don't think I've heard anybody bring up?
It's shaped like a U.
It's shaped like Revenge of the Fallen Megatron's tank mode.
Okay, I see that. I do see that now.
It's got the bits in the front.
Well, they do want that money grubbing legacy in there.
Man,
if it makes money, don't fix it.
Yeah.
This looks fucking fantastic. This is.
Can I take a little side trip here, if you gentlemen don't mind?
Is it going to require a bump of cocaine?
It's not. It's not. I get that we can't have a Megatron that turns into a gun.
Yes.
Studios, with a studio series, we got the Commander Class Optimus 86. Eventually, they're going to have to do Megatron for the 86 studio. Why not, instead of a tank, and hear me out on this, why not have him transform into an anti-aircraft cannon with handles on the side that the other Decepticons can use?
You do have a point, but I would like to point out is now is not a good time, just because it might be considered war profiteering because of Russia and Ukraine.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Xavier, this is a fucking tank.
He's a tank.
He's not
Megatron.
He's not an existing tank though.
Megatron is war, so I mean,
that's why they made him a gun.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see what I can find.
I know this. Somebody did they did a crossover for Transformers and G.I. Joe where there was the flak cannon, which was an anti-aircraft gun, and they painted it up as Megatron. And it's like, yeah, that's good.
I think I know what you're going for.
Perfect.
Because, what if he transformed into the? Remember how his accessories turned into a platform?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Have him.
Yeah. What if he just turned into that?
Have him turn into.
Oh no! You can fold up the stabilizers, and now he kind of looks like a gun that you can hold in your hand.
Here you go.
Upside down submarine.
Imagine Megatron turning into something that looks like this. And Starscream's behind it, and he's it's got handles on the side, so you you could plug Starscream into the back of it, and he could wield him, and it's not a hand gun, and it's nothing that actually exists.
I get it. But also, I rarely agree with Michael Bay. Or whoever it was that made the decision in those movies, but whoever said Megatron turning into a gun is like Darth Vader turning into his lightsaber, and then having Admiral Piet wield him is kind of not great. He shouldn't have been a gun in the first place. They just picked the robot, and it looks cool.
This is kind of different, though.
A gun.
This is kind of different than that because, a gun can't aim itself. A gun that you pick up, but this is like a battlement emplacement. It could aim itself. Yeah. That's just me. It's not worth losing a friendship over.
We're not losing a friendship. I'm just. Go ahead.
Oh,
A
fuck
gun
you, Kyle.
can't aim itself. A gun can't aim itself unless it's shockwave.
Yeah.
It is a handgun and just floats and doesn't
Yeah,
shrink.
that's weird.
He's also a satellite cannon, just depending on your continuity.
This.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell you about bean flicking. This.
Okay.
I almost opened up an OnlyFans. This got me so horny. Jesus Christ. Agent Knight. Agent Knight. And oh my, like, it's got, I was like, please, it was the one time in my life, I'm like, please let this take batteries. Please let this take. It takes batteries. It's going to have the little Cylon.
Batteries.
Voom, voom.
It's got the little thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Where's my Spike Witwicky figure dressed up as Michael Knight?
Oh my God. The thing that bothered me so bad about this was it was going up for pre-order right as I was having my meeting with my psychologist. Right? So like Tuesday at 1:00. That's the time I had to pick for my therapy session. And I'm like, I just went to my wife and I said, honey, would you please pre-order this? And my wife, this is love. My wife went, I will do this for you, honey. And she pre-ordered me this.
I can just imagine myself. Nobody else might do this, but I can just just imagine myself talking to my psychologist and saying, "You have lost the cost-benefit analysis."
So I need to take a 5 real quick and run to the bathroom. It's just like, Scott, is this about you ordering toys again? I didn't say that.
Look, I'm not here for my crippling toy addiction, bitch. Let me get this.
So,
This excited me on 2 levels. Number 1, it's fucking Knight Rider and it's got the voom voom, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, this is obviously Overdrive from the Omnibots.
yeah.
Yes, I was just going to say.
Catch what Evan described this as?
What's that?
Because I was real so on this toy. He said Omnibot.
It's very
He was
clearly an
describing it's the
Omnibot
body
thing, too.
type. It's your classic Omnibot, Prowl body type.
Splooge!
He said the word Omnibot.
He said the word Omnibot.
No, you're not doing the Omnibots because that means we're out of shit to make.
Oh my God.
Where is
Give me
the
Omnibots.
compartment for the batteries, though? I didn't see that.
I
Hold
saw
on
the
here.
light up feature.
Yeah, hold on. Let me bring up TFW here real quick.
Is it like the little coin batteries, or is this like double A?
I think it's the little coin
the
batteries.
Because
I think it's interesting that it's called Agent Knight when this sentient car already had a name.
yeah, why isn't it Kit? That's
Yeah.
Oh, because they can't
Kit.
copyright Kit. They can copyright Agent Knight though.
Let's see here.
They don't own it in
Right.
the first place. They don't
No,
know
they
anything
don't own-
about this thing.
They don't own Kit, but they own the design. So they own the design. They have to copyright the design. So they call it Agent Knight.
Right.
Let's
Yes,
Yeah,
there
there's
is
the
the
chest
light
lit
up.
up.
Yep, that looks nice.
Yeah, there it is with the lit up chest.
Down, 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 down.
Oh, I love that. Do you guys know that Indian song? It's that Indian dance song.
Yes.
You know, have you ever listened to that whole thing through? It's the Knight Rider theme just swung, because the Knight Rider theme went da 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 da.
That's not the same thing as the Tunuk Tunuk song, is it?
I don't know if it's Tunuk Tunuk. But yeah, and then it's a da 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 da. No, it's just the Knight Rider theme. I bet if I type in the word hooly 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 Indian song, it'll come right up.
They
Hooly.
did this shit a
Holy.
year ago.
I did. Hooly.
A year ago, it feels like
Bollywood-
20.
Yeah.
Bollywood is awesome. It is. It is really funny. It is great.
I like
They
who
make-
ordered these pictures though for the fan stream gallery, because right in the middle of all this agent or the Agent Knight reveals, they dropped in one of Megatron. It's just like, now back to the car.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with TFW.
That's an excellent title for video. White man imitates Indian Punjabi song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I'm pretty sure Tunuk Tunuk is actually a Punjabi song as well.
Man, just
What a
absolutely
slick
gorgeous.
ass looking car.
Indeed.
God damn it.
Indeed.
Where's my Michael Knight though? Come on, guys.
What?
Are they
What?
gonna do new mold
Listen,
for the other Omnibots?
if he's able to transform, why the fuck does he need Michael anymore? Get out of the car,
Because
Michael.
it's David fucking Hasselhoff. That's why. He
Eating
tore
a-
down the Berlin Wall
I'm
single-handedly.
sorry, I will never be able to get out of my head him drunk eating a cheeseburger.
There needs to be
David
fiction
Hass-
where Hoff binary bonds to Kit.
I'm still upset David Hasselhoff didn't have a cameo in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Don't spoil it for me, you son of a bitch.
I'm not spoiling anything for you, but I'm saying David Hasselhoff's Nick Fury would have been perfect.
Good point. If anyone ever saw that, which I did.
I was just thinking about this. You know what I would really like for them to do for like Secret Wars, since that's supposed to happen? Have a universe where we see like the big turnaround of all the Avengers, but like Johnny Depp is Iron Man and Russell Crowe is Captain America, and like Wasp is there and she's played by Lucy Liu to like finish off the joke from the Ultimates comic where they started fan casting themselves.
Damn.
And the only one they got right was Nick Fury being Sam Jackson because they drew him as Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
But then have this Nick Fury in this ultimate like universe where they're all like weird, be white.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we through the pipeline, apparently they're just doing old toys that nobody could get anymore in the pipeline stuff, which I'm fantastic. Good.
Get Cosmos.
Yeah. Cosmos is one of them. Boom. There's Cosmos through the pipeline. Boom.
Victory.
There's Dead End or whatever the fuck the Stunnicon was.
That's Breakdown.
Breakdown. Through the pipeline.
G2 version.
Boom.
That's a new one, by the way. That's not a previous release.
Is this Bumblebee? Is this supposedly the Netflix Bumblebee?
No, this is Flying Saucer Bumblebee.
Fine.
Because he's out of print.
Fine.
And he's not Target exclusive anymore.
Oh, is that what? Okay. Wait, will he be able to carry his own energon rods this time?
Yeah, seriously. I'll buy
Well, you
him
can
just
store him
for
in your
that.
Wheeljack you just got.
Yeah. This
Speaking of Wheeljack.
Yeah. There it is. Wheeljack. We
I
are
thought this was
modern.
Shattered Glass Sideswipe.
No, well, okay. This is Wheeljack, which we knew was coming. We absolutely knew this was coming because we got the Shattered Glass one.
But there was zero lip service to his minicon, which makes me think he might not have the minicon.
Oh, people
No
will
whisper?
fucking
That would be
riot.
upsetting.
Yeah, people fucking riot if they didn't throw Windshear in there.
Was it Windshear or was it Whisper?
Whisper was the Shattered Glass Sideswipes minicon.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
So he has the same name as that black, stealth jet Micromaster.
Right? Am I incorrect?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a Micromaster. He's not a minicon.
Didn't he show up in the Generation 2 comic and tried to capture a mutant and got blowed up?
It is
Real good, too.
It is Windshear. It is Windshear for Wheeljack.
Oh yeah, I can see the comparison though. I can see why somebody would say he looks like Whisper because his design is quite similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we also got Ramjet, beautiful. Tarn, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Galaxy Shuttle, this is good.
Thank Jod.
Overcharge, one of two that I will get. I will get Wheeljack, and I'll probably get 2 overcharges, 3 if money's good at the time. Because I need them to be like the enforcers for my quintessence.
Oh,
But
is
I
that
mean-
what they're actually implied to be?
Yes, they're like quintessent soldiers.
Is that what they-
Really?
okay.
I did not know that. Is that comic related?
I think that's e-hobby. That's e-hobby canon. tfwiki.net.
okay.
Overcharge. Let's see here. Overcharges are the latest model of quintessent mass-produced warrior drones, aka terrorbots, using technologies gleaned from the Decepticons, producing countless numbers, and sold to whatever buyers can cough up the credits. Overcharges are strong, fast, powerful, and in the wrong hands can overrun worlds. They're expensive to purchase and suck up a lot of energy to function. People mutter darkly that they're called overcharges because of what you had to pay for them, or because you have to actually overcharge the bloody things to make them move.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like it when the name actually is something that relates to the character and not just like, you're yellow, you're a bumblebee.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Going over to the chat, they're big talking about the game here. Wolf1701 says, and this Megatron looks solid. I might have to get this. Was it the Wheeljack? Dwana says, Wolf, you already went in next month's toy budgets, and after September, you can't get anything until practically January next year. Oh, jeez. Dwana's throwing the hammer down on Wolf. Technical Jim said a top-down Transformers action RPG like Secret of Mana would be nice. No idea why we haven't gotten something like that before. And then Wolf says, oh, yeah, that's pretty close to Wheeljack. Dwayne says, they have that one Megatron as an RID 2015 deployer at Target. I saw that. Wolf1701 says, I never saw Noah Earl either. Belucius, Throttlebots, never mind wide load, good core class fodder. From your lips to God's frickin' ears. Throttlebots, please. Technical, yeah.
No, it has to be proper Throttlebots with all the functioning gimmicks. I don't want... This is their land mode Throttlebot that has one mode, and then this is the second release that has the proper fold-out wings. No, it has to be, they do everything at once. Please.
Yeah. Technical Jim says, I want that deployer Megatron's Minicon, but it might go on clearance. I'm willing to bet. Holson85 says, I shall call him Legatron. Crossbones, it's Megatron in knee-high boots. Giga Twin, I've been harping on about Hasbro making the Decepticon troopers from the Armada game, and if Hasbro is worried about people not knowing where they're from, just release a remaster of that game. It's not like Activision is doing all that well to turn down Hasbro throwing money at them. Wolf1701, in relation to Agent Knight, first crossover I'm buying. Dwayne Marsh says they'll need a car as well. Crossbones Koopa, Agent Knight should have been a headmaster. Michael Knight turns into the head for the robot mode kit. Yes. Belucia says Overdrive didn't have door wings. Yeah, that's true.
Those can get folded up.
That's true. Dewana says Megatron with those long, sexy legs. Wolf1701, I want to be Scarlet Witch. Mark Derepatini, hey Mark. Howdy guys, I finally got to hear you live. I need Cosmos so bad. Wolf1701, thank God I need Galaxy Shuttle like bad. Crossbones, I want to be Steve Rogers. I got the arms for it. Wolf1701 says, never saw it anywhere near me. Crossbones says, Blunghole is Doctor Strange, Thomas is Wolverine's Xavier, is Tony Stark, and Holson is Thor, and Kyle is Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man because I think sex on the ceiling would be fun. Wolf1701, so I'm looking for a second job. Belucius says, if you're looking for a second job, may I suggest creating a vaporwave channel with sexy AI women?
You will not believe the numbers they do if we told you.
Jesus
we have the data sets to prove it.
Belucia says Overcharge was also a taxi minicon. Funny. Wolf1701. Let me tell you a little something I did. So I had about 9 days to kill at my job where I was just there 24/7. Right? And I decided I wanted to do a little experiment. I wanted to make a neuron activation YouTube channel. What could I do? So I went over to Suno, and I decided I wanted to put in next to no effort. Next to no effort. So I went over to Suno, and instead of doing what I did for the stuff where like I uploaded beats and what have you and uploaded stuff, I just said, make me a groovy vaporwave song. Do it fucking 10 times, right? So it would like spit out 10 vaporwave songs, and then I'd download them. For some reason, it kept calling the song Neon Dreams over and over and over. No matter what I put, make a sexy vaporwave song for relaxing that's about roller derby. And it would just Neon Dreams. Everything is Neon Dreams. Right?
Make me a song where the Power Rangers fuck the Kamen Riders.
Yeah.
Neon Dreams.
Neon Dreams. So, I would get like 10 songs. Good. That's enough for half an hour. I went over. I put them into this. I went to this, like, create a sexy AI image of a sexy anime girl, right? I did that. Just throw
Neon
that
Dreams.
up there, right? Threw that up there, and I did like 1, maybe 2, at the most 3 a day, right? Took me at the most 15 minutes. It's like a 5-minute thing. Done, right? I went over to Copilot and just did, hey, write me a description for a collection of vaporwave musics. Good description, good title. Copy, paste, done. I got 1,000 views a day in a week. I got 1,000 views a day. I've abandoned the channel. I don't think I'm going to throw up any more there because it was just something to kill time. I wanted to see what I could do. It's if anybody wants to see it, I'm talking about it now because I wanted it to be a cool experiment. I didn't want it to like be kind of like bringing people over from like Strange Pathways or Good Morning Cybertron or what have you. I just wanted to see what I could do. If anybody wants to see it, Vaporwave 1984, all one word.
You should have named it something like it was one of those Google YouTube test channels because they call that the Torso Overdrive channel.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
They test the colors and everything. This is like sexy
Neon Driver Torso. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleep, bloop, bleep, bleep. 3-second video. 15 million views. Next one.
It's like, what is
Beep,
YouTube
beep.
planning?
Yeah.
What are these Google bastards
What are
up
they
to?
doing?
What are they up to in there? What are they building?
Let me in.
Let me in, you son of a bitch. Wolf 1701. If it gets me Transformers money, it's all good. Well, there is OnlyFans too, Wolf. There is. Let me see that butthole.
Yeah, got the perfect name for you too. You could go by Neon Dreams.
Yeah. Wolf's howling butthole. The only. There you go.
The Brown Moon.
Oh my God! Transformers 1. Do we have anything else here?
Amazon pack.
Oh, Voyager Gamer
somehow.
Edition Ratchet.
Oh, that too.
Ooh.
His abs look fan-fucking-tastic.
God damn. And I mean,
Good.
with this, we know what Ironhide's going to look like.
Yep.
This in inverse colors.
Ooh.
That is what it's going to be. It's just inverted colors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even give a shit. Maybe the white will turn black.
Yeah, maybe head wings. I'm still fucking stunned that the medic is carrying around Optimus's axe.
Because amputations are a real thing on the battlefield.
Understandable. I don't think this cauterizes as it cuts, though.
Yeah, it does. It's a heated weapon.
There we go.
Yep.
I think the gun's the heated weapon.
But it's
No,
you can see the
like,
red.
that's how
on the edge of the
Transformers
blade.
works. His shit glows because it's like 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit or some shit.
I think it's red from Energon stains.
Okay, how else is it gonna cut through steel, Xavier, unless it's superheated?
Right?
Because he's fucking Ratchet. He can cut through shit just like Buddha.
It vibrates.
You know, like the thing that's up your ass right now, Kyle? Just like that.
Kyle, do you want to come home with me?
What?
I'm making Kyle uncomfortable.
Gay
Well,
sex.
confused.
How
I
long
mean-
have you been listening and
Oh.
you still get confused by this shit?
A little bit.
Yeah, like dropped off for a year. Work happens.
Don't
Oh,
blame acting having a life on us.
Shit, man. This is good. This was pre-ordered. No two ways about it.
I will wait to see if this actually hits the store shelves first. I do like it. I think it's actually a really fantastic design. I'm just waiting to see if it's possible for it to come to the store first. I also do like the addition that they put the weapon for the axe on top of the car again, which is something they used to do all the goddamn time before they switched to that mechanic where the weapons became much, much smaller and were stored under the chassis of the car, or they became like tailpipe extensions or something weird like that. Now they're just full on 360 back to on top of the hood of the car again.
Yeah, yeah. We will fuck up your life, and we know how to do it. Over to the chat. Wolf1701 says, if it gets me Transformer, let's see. Crossbones Koopa says, send me some neon dreams. Duanis Perez says, my name on here was my old OnlyFans name. Okay.
Okay, cool.
We'll look that up later. Trust me.
I'm shy.
Yeah, well, adorable.
Fact check.
Fact check. Yeah, we need to fact check this, Duanis. We don't want to give out false information.
I think she already said what's gone though so far.
Oh my God. Holson85 says that is one good-looking ratchet. Wolf1701. Back in 2010, I saw IDW using this Ironhide in the comics and couldn't wait to get a figure, and they never made one. It's about to be my day. Crossbones Koopa said, need this ratchet. Love that battle axe. Look, ratchet has a peace sign on the tummy. Wolf1701 says, no, you fucking won't. No, you won't. Dewana says, account's been wiped from the internet, so good luck. I need to get to the Wayback Machine.
You do know, if it exists on the internet, there's no way it's forever gone.
Look, I am not going to go hunt for Dewanis' OnlyFans. Number one, Dewanis, I got too much respect for her. And it's not that you're not beautiful, Dewanis. I just have no desire to see you naked because I love my wife, and that's enough nudity for me. Look, if one day my wife says, I found this OnlyFans account, she's hot, do you want to watch this porn together with me? Then maybe.
Yeah. Kyle, on the other hand, that womanizing piece of shit.
No, if Kyle comes to me and says, do you want to see, I found Dewanis' OnlyFans account, do you want to watch? No, I do not, Kyle. I do not want to see Dewanis' OnlyFans with you, as a matter of fact. And you're off the show.
Wow, wait. What the fuck?
Dude, look, Scott, I know we're just friends, but do you want to knock it up to with benefits? Let's...
Oh.
Split the bill with you on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, you pay for 1 month, I'll pay for the next.
Isn't she, like, married or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You don't get to fuck the girl on OnlyFans. You just get to see her nudes. Do that? Right? You just get to see the nudes.
Pay for that shit, like, bro, she's never gonna fuck you.
Yeah. You just think that you might have a chance. You know?
Yeah,
and it gets you through one more day.
Yeah. One more.
Go watch like actual porn.
You're just picking on your reptile brain at that point.
Yeah.
You're just psychotic.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Wolf1701.
Some people are. New York Stalker.
Wolf1701 says, no, you don't. And Duanis Perez says, don't worry, I love your wife too. Wolf1701, getting very territorial. Her OnlyFans is just me. I won't give you my wife's. I won't give you my...
You never invited her on the show.
You know what? I could give my ex-wife's. I could tell you all about that shit.
Oh, yeah, Plumper Pass. No joke.
Yeah, no joke. Wolf, I can't remember. It was somebody who listened to the show that sent me a link saying, Scott, is this Tracy?
Is this your bitch?
Yeah, so, I mean, if anybody wants to see my ex-wife stuff, it's up there still.
It's funny in retrospect now going, wow, this is what happened to you.
Yeah, now it's like, well, this was an interesting time in my life. But, and here's the thing, I have no ill will towards Tracy at all. In fact, I was just talking to Ariana because Ariana was Tracy's best friend.
I got tons of it.
Yeah, I was talking to Ariana. Man, I kind of hope Tracy's doing okay. But, you know, I don't wish any ill will to her. But that is some shit that happened. One of the listeners of this show, like like it was about 3 months after she left, went, "Hey, is this Tracy?" and sent me a link to like some. We're not talking like we're talking like some pretty hardcore pornography, right? And then I went, "Yeah." As a matter of fact, that is Tracy. Shit.
Music's terrible.
Yeah, and I mean that was a topic of discussion whenever Ariana and I started dating, and I said, like, what happened? And she went, Tracy's family found out damn near immediately.
Someone's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That ass from behind looks familiar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So anyway, Jetfire and Optimus here.
Well, Belusia says, all your wives have turned against me at some point. And Dewas Perez says, I've uploaded a lot of weird fet stuff. Yes. So we have this. Once again, this is fantastic. I love this. I'm not purchasing it. It's Jetfire. It's Optimus. It's the RC sisters. Yeah, the motorcycle triplets. This is what box set should be. This is great.
Fucking finally, it is the Unite the Galaxy version of Optimus and Jetfire I wanted years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you get extra little whatever those are.
Yeah, I don't think they really do anything besides just stand there, but yeah.
Allegedly, Elita 1 RC and Chromia, but
I
don't think they look like them.
I would have loved if they would have put these 3 motorcycles in a box set with sideways that had a decal down the center. Like, remember there was that unreleased sideways in the RC Sisters pack from Target?
I do not remember that, no.
Just release that set, but with the newer toys.
Yeah. No, but this is high on my list because ever since the Revenge of the Fallen movie had the toy line announced from Takara Tomy, the Unite the Galaxy, where it was just static armor version of Jetfire going on Optimus, I thought it was one of the cooler things they were going to do until they canceled it. And now here it finally is. It's 15 years later, but you know what? It's something. Yeah. And it looks good.
I can't complain.
If there was like one thing from Revenge of the Fallen I was going to buy, other than the leader class to Fallen, because holy shit, the toy looks fantastic, it'd probably be this set, just so I get Optimus and Jetfire, and they can do the thing that they did in the movie.
Oh, the only thing that would make it better is if instead of the motorcycle sisters, they did
Jolt and Ratchet.
Electrocuting Optimus and Jetfire's corpse together. It's like magnetize them.
Yeah.
Ratchet's hiding behind a rock.
Transplant Jetfire's corpse onto Optimus's prime body. Fuck them all.
That's literally what happened. The minute Optimus comes back from death and gets like upgrades, like kill them all.
Jesus Christ!
I gotta rip your face off.
I mean, if anything, that movie
did they write it for Megatron and then decide no, the hero has to win and made him the fucking like what happened?
He's still kind of the villain because you don't really tell the villain give me your face, you know,
and then tear it off after the most one-sided fight in the history of cinema.
That was less than a minute too, which was really disappointing. It was like, I think you can watch the whole fight on YouTube and it's like 30 seconds. It was that disappointingly short.
Yeah, they had it out with like 10 seconds of him like getting shot by Megatron once, breaking his arm, blowing his face in half, and shooting him through a wall.
Yeah.
Still, nothing will ever top for cinematic history. Give me your face.
Like, here's the thing: if Optimus would have just reached over and torn the face off, it would have been like, oh, okay. But it was the actual thing of him, like, as the dude is dying and he's getting his face peeled off, Optimus had to go, give me your face.
Give me your face.
Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck says that in there? Good guy.
A serial killer.
That's Jigsaw shit.
I think what happened was someone told Michael Bay, hey, you know he was also the voice of the Predator. And he went, what, really? And they said, gotta homage that.
No.
And then the Fallen just winds up like with his infant skull and like tries to crawl away.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The villain goes out crawling away, begging for mercy.
It was just a little. robot baby
punches
face.
his heart out and crushes it in his hand.
Speaking of baby,
Fuck was the end of that movie?
speaking of baby, you see how tiny Optimus's head is in that combined mode in the promo image? Look how tiny his head is.
Adorable.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like that baby character in Captain Commando from Capcom.
This is the Agent Knight was what I was definitely the most excited for, but this was second. The Ruckus and Bludgeon Doom and Destruction pack. I fucking love the springs in Ruckus's legs. They've got the flip over cannons. Over here on Bludgeon, they got them in toy collars, and not shell collars, but the green and yellow that the tank was. They've got that sweet fucking IDW face where it's just him eating spaghetti. It's fucking great. And I missed out on this. I had to order this on Amazon because by the time I got out of the psych, I couldn't get it on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, bummer. That 5-pack looks good though.
I'm a little upset with the 5-pack.
The current version of the site doesn't tell you when things are coming out anymore, does it?
No,
not really.
That's dumb.
Like the notifications. I've even been missing notifications from Hasbro. They'll send me like a notification. Hey, it's time to pre-order stuff, dude. It's 1:30. It was time to pre-order stuff at 1:00. Everything I want is gone.
Yeah, they quote unquote upgraded their system, but everything seems inferior now.
No.
Especially, hey, you want to cancel shit? You gotta go to the old website that still exists for some reason.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
Because they want you to not cancel, and they make it as difficult as possible. That's why Loot Box went under. They had you call a 1-800 number instead of actually doing it on the site.
Well, I mean, I had to, I'll be honest, Xavier. I ordered some stuff for Xavier, and I told him pay me whenever. But it was like some new stuff went out, and so I had to go figure out exactly what did I ship to Xavier. You know, and I'm like doing this like I'm like fucking researching a novel. I'm like, okay, Xavier paid me for this, and he paid me for this, but he hasn't. Okay, so that was this payment that Xavier sent me back in February was for this, so it's not. So it was a thing where like I had to go back and find out which stuff got shipped to Xavier. It was not easy. It's really starting to devolve into the old version of the website, isn't it? It's like, hey, put in your credit card and you might get some toys. Or you might get your credit card stolen. No, that's
again.
It's not TF Source. But no,
that happened to them, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. What do you guys think of Ruckus and Bludgeon here now that we're seeing them in hand?
I still highly enjoy that it's a skull on his chest in some form of capacity. Like, yep, there it is. It ain't a bludgeon unless he's got a Punisher skull on his face or some sort of like Castle Grayskull looking thing.
Nobody will ever beat the fucking walking totem pole that was fucking Snapdragon.
Oh, yes. Dude, Snapdragon was great. Cloud Megatron, for some reason, remember the Cloud series of like 8 figures? And they made him out of the bludgeon mold at the time, and it's like, he's Megatron, but he's still got the fucking skull on his chest too, even though that was the bludgeon mold. And
damn.
No, we're not gonna put a Decepticon logo over it. It's a skull. That's what it is.
Yeah, that thing on his face looks like, or on his chest looks like some kind of like 16-bit pixel art laughing jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Howling Demon face from like, I don't know, fucking Dark Souls or whatever video game.
You say error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, view. No, Holson, it's not lagging for just you. It's lagging for everybody. So, damn.
Oh, no.
Damn. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, everything's going smoothly over here. Let me open a widget. Analytics.
Wichita, Kansas.
Let's see. Let's see. I got to drag everything over here. God damn it. Let's see. Open widget. YouTube is not. Okay. Concurrent viewers. Let's see here. Okay. We need a Men in Black. Yeah, Holson, it's not just you here. It seems to be going smoothly now. How's it going for everybody else out there in the chat? Let us know how it's going now. Because shit. Because everything up here seems I'm not getting any like spinnies anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Beluga says, okay, it was just apparently the fucking train going by fucked up everything. So I guess that was it. Yeah.
Real Wi-Fi hog, that train.
Yeah, damn it. Well, shit. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Oh, yeah, we're still on show note 1, by the way.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Well, we knew this was going to happen. It was SDCC.
I know.
Dino Force.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great 5-pack.
It is.
I like the way it's packaged.
It's a great 5-pack. It feels very, very G1-esque, you know, but
Yes.
It feels so lackluster for like what we've been getting, you know, from like this section of Transformers. We've gotten, Deathsaurus and Victory Saber and we've gotten all these beautiful things, and it's like, I don't know. I think I may skip this and just be happy with the Dino Force that Fans Project's got.
And that thing's amazing, and I wish I had it.
Yeah, if this gets out into the stores, like if this is Pulse exclusive or not, I don't know. I like the look of it, especially old style G1 packaging with the grids.
Yeah.
But blue. So, I fucking love the way it's just presented, and I would not pass this up.
This is going to come down very much to what's my money like at this point. You know, if I'm doing really, really well, maybe I'll get this. But honestly, I have the Dinobot combiner, and I'm okay with that.
But you hate it. You're okay with that?
I'm okay with the combiner itself. The combiner itself, it's fine. It's the individual figures that I hate. But no, I think I'm going to pass on this. What's everybody else's feelings?
I feel like
I will definitely get it because I don't have any representation of Dino King.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to give Scott some money to buy it, so that way he's forced to get it.
No. I will use your money on other things.
Flush that money down the drain.
Well,
I'm just going to give Scott $60 for a week, every week until he caves. I was like, fine, I'll buy the fucking combiner.
that money will fucking go right to Wolf 1701's OnlyFans.
Do you remember in Transformers Victory
OnlyFans?
when the Dino Force had to cross a river or they had to swim across someplace? And all of them had no problem with it, except for the Triceratops guy, and they had to give him floaties.
Aw.
Because he didn't know how to swim.
Man. No, I think, I this is supposed to be a PulseCon exclusive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on this for right now.
I can't do it. I like it too much.
And that's fair. That's totally fair. Going over to the chat, Wolf1701 says, well, Dewana says, why do they always have to do the girls so dirty? In reference to fetish stuff. Wolf1701 says, I'll do you dirty. Dwayne Marsh, I don't need that Studio Series set. I have all of them already. Dewana said that Optimus face scene was so hot. Holson said, hey, to be fair, maybe Optimus thought the Fallen was a headmaster. Wolf1701 says, tell NSAC to stop buffering. Dewana says, yeah. Beluga says to Holson, who asked how the stream was, he goes, yep. Crossbones Koopa says we need a Men in Black Transformers crossover.
Noisy cricket.
Yeah, Duana says it happened after the rumbling background noise, but fine. Now, that rumbling background noise, what? Okay, hear me out here. We've been having a couple of internet issues, and I honestly think something happened. We had a bad windstorm a few weeks ago, and I think something happened during that windstorm where if just the wind blows the right way, our internet goes down. Now, what that rumbling sound you heard outside was, I have a train outside my house. It's literally like 40 feet away from my house. It's almost comic. It's comedic how close the trains go to my house. So yeah, it might have been that situation. Dwayne March said, I had lag, but it's good now. Technical Jim, if you put enough metal in the way of a router in the outside world, that's going to fuck with your internet connection. Yeah, he's right. Even thick concrete, thick wooden doors, if the wood is dense enough, will fuck with your Wi-Fi connection. He is not wrong. But this computer that I'm on right now does not go through Wi-Fi. This is hardwired directly to the modem. So it's using an Ethernet cable. Holson85 says, oh, idea. Black repaint. Call it Uncle Ruckus. Dwayne Marsh says, I have the scar from the Volcanica set. I'm debating on this Dino King set. I hope they do the Monstructor set. Dewas Perez, the comment about the girls was in reference to that 5-pack. Lol. I thought it was fetish stuff. Which, the girls kind of do get the short end in the fetish stick. But, with the cuck stuff that's coming out recently, it's nice to see that bit of turnaround. Where now the men are finally getting spanked.
Yeah. Also, fetish stick. When?
Fetish stick. The Zuni fetish doll. The fractured friendship we already talked about.
Yeah.
I think this is it. Triple T Cup with Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck.
All right, Kyle. What do you have to say?
Thank God they didn't try to force Ironhide into this body type.
I remember
went with the one that looks like Cup.
What's the other guy that's... what was the other G.I. Joe besides Slaughter?
Leatherneck.
Yeah, I actually remember earlier today hearing somebody say that guy looks like Saddam Hussein.
Oh, shit!
Well, he doesn't. He looks like Ron Rudolph.
No. Saddam Hussein looks like Leatherneck. There's a Leatherneck does not look like Saddam Hussein.
Leatherneck was invented in 1986. Saddam Hussein came to prominence in 1991.
Yet Saddam Hussein was born
Hasbro
first.
should sue the Saddam Hussein estate. That's all I'm saying.
I think there's a lot left, dude.
Presuming that it still exists.
I'm pretty sure whatever's left of his estate has been pillaged, ransacked, burned to the ground, and pissed on. Maybe even shit on, just for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Osama bin Laden's family should sue Hasbro.
Actually, I'm actually getting more of a Stalin vibe from him.
Kyle, do you know the story about the Osama bin Laden doll that Hasbro made?
I think I've heard that before.
Hasbro made
take off the mask and it's the devil, but it's really Darth Maul or some shit.
You don't take off a mask, Scott. What do?
It wears away. The paint was made defective on purpose, so eventually it falls off, revealing a demon face underneath.
That looks like Darth Maul.
Yeah. This is another one. I'm waiting for Soundwave to drop in price. Because I'm so upset. I paid full price for Bumblebee and for Megatron in the G.I. Joe line, and now they're like 12 cents a piece. So, but Soundwave is stubborn. Soundwave is still at like that $100 mark. I'm not buying any more of these G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers at full price.
I think
Soundwave is probably worth $100.
Yeah, I think they're really good, though. I like these figures. Man, ever since that one Comic-Con where Harmony Gold tried to rip away everyone's Jetfire, I have clung to these crossover figs for dear fucking life every time. It's like, these things are amazing, and I'm waiting for the next stubborn cunt to come around and go, give me that. You can't have it anymore.
God damn it. How much is Soundwave? Amazon... Let's see.
Fuck Amazon. Go to like Big Bad.
I love the
Bezos
idea.
the money.
I love
Support
the
small
idea of that
American business.
vehicle.
Big Bad.
I love the idea that that vehicle that he turns into.
I was listening to a podcast the other day about paranormal stuff, and there was a fucking ad for Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, that's just targeting you because, you know.
No,
Yeah,
the host,
they do that shit.
the host was reading the ad.
Yeah, targeting you.
Okay. That's a new one.
Usually it's a like I listen to this one podcast called Weird Darkness. And the Aaron Mahler, the host of the Weird Darkness, he goes, "Hey, advertisements that aren't read by me, I didn't authorize them. It's a third-party thing, so I can't take responsibility." No, this was, I forget what the name of the podcast was, but it was, they were talking about attention deficit disorder, right? And they fucking did an ad, and it was the hosts. It was the host reading the ad about Big Bad Toy Store on this ADHD podcast. G.I. Joe Soundwave. How much is he? No.
Big Bad, he's $99.99.
Amazon. G.I. Joe Soundwave. $91.54. Let's see here.
I think he'll ever do the Space Shuttle G.I. Joe one. Kyle, what's that one called?
There's two of them. I don't think they'd do either of them without like HasLab money.
I mean, I could get it for $85.
Yeah, you could. You very well fucking could.
I could get
If
it.
they did the shuttle, it would have to be Jetfire, though.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a natural fit.
God fucking damn it. 85's a pretty good
What?
price.
Yeah, it is. Toll yo ass.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Save with you.
I love this vehicle mode he's got. This thing.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Dribs.
That's a masterpiece Ravage, isn't it?
Come on, Kyle, give him another push. Convince him.
Fuck.
Scott, look who comes with it.
Your
I
wife.
know.
Kenny's wife.
I know.
My wife.
Is my points.
Redestroy.
Your wife is destroyed.
Your wife is destroyed. Use this payment method. Setting your payment method. No, I don't
Yeah,
want.
he's doing it live.
I don't want to. No, I don't want these two. I don't want these two. Payment method, items and shipping. Review the order. How do I? Okay, I don't want to place the order. I don't want to place this order.
Scott, do you need another $100 from me?
No. Damn it. AMZ, Amazon. Edit my cart.
So while Scott's having this crisis, what do you guys think about the Triple T here?
Let me get a good
He
look
does
at
look
it.
like Saddam Hussein, doesn't he?
Oh, God damn.
Well, Sergeant Slaughter was an Iraqi supporter at one point, so.
He was. He was
What?
also on the WWF.
He was?
He was. Well, he started out a wrestler, and then for some reason he migrated over to
Fuck
G.I.
it.
Joe. I don't know how that brand order
He
works.
migrated to G.I. Joe because how often do you get.
Yeah.
That's how big G.I. Joe was
Oh,
at the time.
I'm fine, honey. I'm just
He said-
losing a battle with my own
He said,
wallet.
fuck that. I can come back to the WWF or E or whatever the fuck it was at that point.
Yeah.
But I
mean,
can go be
I'm just
G.I.
losing a
Joe.
battle with my own wallet, hon. It's nothing.
Because
Well,
McMahon was like, you're not going to fucking... We're with Mattel. You're not going to Hasbro. And I'm like, well, then I quit.
Well, no,
And he took all his shit.
He was the
and
commissioner for a
migrated.
while. Like they hired him on as a promoter commissioner type guy. That was
think
during
that
the '90s, though.
Yeah, that was afterwards. This was 86.
Dewanus, what the fuck did you send me?
89? What?
What is this?
What the fuck happened to this show? Now Dewanus is involved?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened to
Take
this
us
show?
up on the invite?
What happened to this show? The show hath remained the same.
I can't see anything because all I can see is the fucking analytics page because it froze on our group chat.
Dewanna sent me a picture of like this plaster panda, and it's got like a fucking 1,000-yard stare.
Yes, like AI prompt, show me Kung Fu Panda that survived Nam.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I haven't watched the YouTube feed. Jesus
That's just the regular.
Christ.
That's just the regular Wednesday in GMC.
Yeah.
Just like focus on the face and just play Fortunate Son in your head.
It looks like they tried to make a real panda into Kung Fu Panda.
God damn.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
Okay, now I guess I ordered Soundwave if everybody's happy.
Anyway, Sergeant Cup that comes with Sergeant Slaughter and Saddam
Hussein.
Saddam
No, that's not who it is.
Scott, can you go back to the image real quick? I just want to see it.
Yosef,
Hold on here.
Yosef Hussein, that's who it is.
Yeah.
We call the episode Joseph Hussein.
Yosef.
There you go. There's that image.
Yes, now look at this face and just play Fortunate Son in your head. Just
hold on here. Right there. Let me just hold on here.
I love it when the audience gets involved with Looky What I Found.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son.
Scott, I know it's
Jesus
been.
Christ.
I know
That
it's been.
yeah, that's.
I know it's been years since we've did a podcast cover, but can we say I'm going to tell my kids this was San Diego Comic-Con 2024?
I don't think we can do a podcast cover with the live stuff, dude.
Too bad.
Sorry, man. It's just, like, honestly, this is more along, instead of Fortunate Son, this is,
Hush, children, what's that sound? Everybody hear what's going down.
Holson says he also sent me something in the Facebook chat. Uh-oh.
Kyle, why do you sound like an Aerosmith song slowed down to like 300%?
What the?
Because the guy sounds drunk to me, and that's what I think sound like.
what am I looking at now?
It looks like some sort of like special needs SCP.
Hang on. I gotta catch up with YouTube. What the fuck is that?
That's the motherfucker messing with my internet connection. That's what that is.
A tree that's sort of trying to morph into a mannequin, but is
Isn't
also
it like the
stuck on
Rolling
it.
Giant or whatever the fuck it is from that one series?
The Wi-Fi Wendigo.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
In fact, this is a live look outside Scott's house.
I wish there were that many trees.
This was not there 5 seconds ago. Now it is.
Fucking hell. That son of a bitch. God damn, man.
This is one of those pictures that, like, you just look at it, and the worse it seems to get, the more.
Oh, we talked about party wall.
Pink Crocs.
That's because. Oh my God. So at SDCC we had a little bit of a surprise. All of your HasLab Omega Primes are going to be coming with a new Titan Master Cerebros.
Hey. So there is an additional fig this time.
There is. I was surprised. I didn't know about this.
No. I think, well, I mean, now that they've proven that it's super popular for getting a surprise bonus thrown in with your orders now, they're really starting to latch on. This is how we should do things, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because it's it's just very cool to see that all that money spent is actually just going to go a little bit further now. So
Yeah.
I'm super happy with this decision. I like Cerebros being thrown in. That's really simple as that. It's like, thanks, guys. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Yep. Now everyone that bought Omega Prime can have 1% of a Brave Maximus.
Mm-hmm. The best part of the Brave Maximus, the Dula Oblongata, the part that in Happy Gilmore caused him so much rage.
I'm happy about that. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Christ.
Kyle, you gonna live?
No, that Wi-Fi Wendigo destroyed my lungs quicker than COVID.
Has he got hood ornaments on his shins? He looks like he's supposed to be a Mercedes.
Oh, that's...
I think it's over now.
Yeah, no, I think that was just the regular
It
design
is
of
the
a
Mercedes logo. What the fuck?
He always had that look.
Damn. Moving over to the chat. Let's see here. I think we picked up here. General Adnan. Belucia says, General Adnan. Crossbones Koopa says, I'm down for this Triple T Cup. Wolf 1701, lol, orders figures live on show. Hell yeah, I would. That's called a deal. Holson 85 goes, Kong Fused Panda. Crossbones says, Kyle, when are we getting new O-Ring G.I. Joe figures?
Who's that? What's that company?
Super 7?
Super 7's supposed to be making them, yeah. Super 7, that's it.
Wolf 1701 says, lol, panda pandering. Let's see here. Wolf, then he says, SDC 2024, lol. Belucia says, looks like my missus. What are you people up to? Mark de Repetini says, where the hell do you guys find these? And Belucia says, unlucky fried chicken. We got the Transformers 1 Leader Class Optimus Prime revealed. Like, so we've seen the Leader Class, or no, the Deluxe Class Megatron. This is the Leader Class Optimus. It looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. I mean, scale-wise, is this how tall for a Leader Class for Transformers 1?
Probably it's going to be like 9 inches, 10 inches, something like that.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, I'll just pick it up when I see it. No big deal.
Yeah.
It looks good though.
It's next to Voyager Soundwave in one of these pictures.
It is.
Let's see here.
Is the axe coming out of his hand, or is this like one of those weird details where he's holding a ball of energy and squeezing it until an axe forms? I can't quite tell.
I think it's the ball of energy with the squeezing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going for there.
The Energon axe is powered by a stress ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that sounds right, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
This till all our one shit's taking fucking forever. I mean, my stress ball.
I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Like the therapist I go to in the waiting room, he just has like a whole basket full of stress balls.
That's actually, wait a minute. That headcanon makes sense for these weapons because Prime, he just squeezes the stress ball when he gets pissed off. Megatron throws it at you.
Yeah. God damn. God damn. Not a lot to talk about with that, but we got new images of the Earthspark Wave 5.
Interesting.
It's kind of making me wish I would have waited for Jawbreaker, because honestly, Jawbreaker looks pretty damn good here.
Oh, yeah.
What is the name of that dino? Ankylosaurus?
Pachycephalosaurus, I believe.
Pachycephala. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks good.
Or Sticky Moloch.
He looks really good as a... He looks like the Flash for some weird reason.
Yeah. I never thought of that.
It has the speed force.
That might I'm thinking that's closer to a Sticky Moloch.
I think you're right, Kyle.
That is what it is.
I think you're right, Kyle. Yeah.
It is actually mentioned directly in the show that is in fact what he is.
Well,
Sticky Moloch.
I think that there is this theory because there's sexual dimorphism in birds, where like as birds age, they become very, they become almost unrecognizable from their adolescent forms. So there is a theory going around that there are certain dinosaurs that are not, like, there's about 3 dinosaurs that are actually one dinosaur. And I think it's the Pachycephalosaurus might also grow into a sticky Moloch, which might grow into the Dracosaurus.
Yes, and there's also at least 1 or 2 ceratopsians that have a similar story, where there were several species of ceratopsian dinosaurs that or maybe still are represented, or thought to be distinct species, but it's been hypothesized that they may actually be the same species at different age levels,
right?
Like at different points in their life.
The Protoceratops might grow up to be a Triceratops that grows even further into a Torosaurus.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the one that's the most obvious, the Microrex, is a juvenile T-Rex.
Microtyrannus.
Yeah, Microtyrannus is the
juvenile. Like clearly.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's the only one that seems like real.
Sorry, wait a minute. No, it was Nanotyrannus.
That's it. I knew it was something like that. It was micro or nano.
A much cooler name, Nanotyranno.
Yeah, Nanotyranno. But
Scott, if you put that into the Groove Beats app, would that still come out as Neon Dreams?
Possibly. Probably, actually.
Remember when they, for a month, it was like, hey, there's actually Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's actually Tyrannosaurus Regina and Imperator or some shit. And everyone went, no! And I've not heard of that ever again.
I saw this great graph. It was dinosaurs throughout history. And like the first one was like essentially this big evil looking dragon with bird wings and feathers around its neck, and beside of it it said medieval bullshit. And then it was like
I've seen this meme.
Yeah, then it's like the T-Rex with dragging its tail and went 1950s, and then the tail lifts a little bit further and it's like 1970s, and then you have it like fully horizontal and it's like 2000s, and then they added the feathers to it, and it looks just like a modern version of the medieval bullshit.
Yeah. Full circle.
Yeah. Oh,
full circle. God. We were right all along.
Yeah.
They were in fact bird-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have known? I fucking love hashtag.
This latest wave is really starting to look good, though. Wow.
Yeah.
From the dinos to the cars, it's like, what a glow up.
It has this nice Cybertron feel to it, where it's like just a little bit of everything.
I was actually I didn't find it, but I did see it a little while ago where somebody had customized this.
A hashtag that's not even out yet.
Somehow they may have digibashed it. I think they may have digibashed it. But basically they put Shadow Striker's face or head on it.
Yes, I saw that too.
That's really good.
And it worked well. It worked really, really well.
Truck. I'm not up to my Earthspark. I haven't seen a single episode of Earthspark, as a matter of fact. Who's the tow truck?
Okay, so let's talk about the tow truck here for a second. This is Aftermath. And so they discover that it's one of the primes has like a pool of energon infused water in a cave on Earth. And this cave is starting to birth transformers. So the first 5 transformers, well, the first 2 are like the motorcycle and the drone, right? And then eventually the owl, the dinosaur, the hashtag, they all come out of it, right? And they're fine. But then, like, there's this weird thing where it's like something with the water. I forget exactly what it was. It starts to birth other Terrans, and they're called Chaos Terrans. And it's kind of like a thing where it's like oh, they're just Terrans made a different way. No, they're fucking evil. They're like fucking asshole Terrans. Like sometimes even the Decepticons don't want to mess with them, right?
Decepticons.
Yeah. So they're still Terrans, but now they're called Chaos Terrans. And I was waiting in the show for like, because there's Aftermath is one, but then there's like a Twitch clone, and I'm like sitting there waiting for it to be like, oh, this is gonna be a lesson there. Okay, like. Everybody, just because like one person came from this and they were evil, it doesn't mean like all of them are going to be evil. And even though the Twitch clone is kind of rough around the edges, no, everybody's evil. Just fuck the message. Everybody's fucking evil.
Fuck is this nominous era drivel?
Yeah. And here's the thing: Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is the voice of this guy. Aftermath.
Well then, Flea, the voice of Flea coming out of that thing, that makes all the much better, because I think if you squint hard enough, that's Flea's head when he had the mohawk during Stadium Arcadium album.
You really should watch Earthspark. It's not fantastic, but it's worth a watch. There's a lot of fan service in there. Like a couple episodes, like 2 or 3 episodes, had the Dweller in the Depths in it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
This thing has a really confusing mix of aesthetics.
It's cool,
because on one hand, he's a big brute-looking guy who's kind of intimidating, vaguely twisted metal. But he also vaguely reminds me of an ice cream truck and doesn't seem threatening in the slightest.
Well, once again, there you go, twisted metal.
I would say Wreck-Gar or future like Grimlock repaint for this guy.
Yeah. I like this guy. I know that this isn't quite what I usually go for, but I think these are just detailed enough that I'm digging them.
It is a fantastic design that someone has been, I guess, holding on to for a while, because the tow line becoming that massive weapon is an incredible detail. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do you hit someone with it, or do you shoot them with it?
Yeah. Here is Alita 1. Quite a glow up from her previous figure. It's the previous figure is very, very, similar to it, but the paint apps. Take a look at the paint apps from previous to now. It's
it's got more going on.
Yeah, definitely a glow up there.
Literally, it's pink.
Yeah. So digging that, very happy with that. I'm probably going to get all of these. Look at that.
Is Aftermath a deluxe?
I think these are all deluxe. I don't think there's anything larger than a deluxe in the Transformers Earthspark line.
Okay, because I'm going to say the Dino guy and Aftermath are absolutely must-gets for me.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to get another fucking Jawbreaker as well.
If you compare the Jawbreaker that already came out with this one,
look at it.
The original one looks like an early 2000s McDonald's toy.
Now
it wasn't that version of Jawbreaker wasn't packaged as a deluxe, was it? I thought it was like the step below deluxe.
Yeah, it was like 5-step changer or some shit like that, but it was the only version of the character that was out there. But
this is
I'm talking about a glow up for Alita 1, son of a bitch.
Right.
This dude's got a tail now, for fuck's sake.
It looks really good too. That's a nicely painted tail.
This is the sexual dimorphism that I was talking about. He got older. And fuck, can we talk about Keith David being fucking Grimlock in Earthspark?
Yeah.
God damn, he's good as Grimlock.
Sure, you can talk about it. I just can't participate.
Shit, man. I want to have a Grimlock thing where I take Keith David's voice from Tales from the Hood, going, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker!" Ha!
You could do one better and just do Cloud Atlas. Oh
Yeah.
yes, Kupaka, very happy being a slave.
Grimlock likes to hang out in back alleys and beat up criminals.
Yeah.
You
Dwayne
could do
Martin.
barber shop.
Dwayne Marsh.
You know, most of Arbiter's shit really works for Grimlock.
Dwayne Marsh says Jawbreaker has weapons. Okay, I want that. I want hashtag to complete the Terrans. I forgot there are evil Terrans. Technical Jim said, I still want a surveillance van transformer. That would be a cool thing to make split into 3 reflectors. Hell yeah, Jim. Hell yeah, I like that idea. Crossbones Koopa said, okay, I need aftermath. Wolf 1701 says, you should see the detail on my massive weapon. Give me your OnlyFans, Wolf. I'll pay you a lot of Xavier's money.
Because apparently Scott doesn't want to buy unnecessary transformers with it, even though that's what I'm trying to make him do.
Yeah, seriously.
Several dollars.
Yeah. Holson85 says, getting some Beast Machines vibes from some of these. Yeah. Yeah, I get that vibe too. Get that vibe.
Yeah, actually.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? He reminds me of Tankor so much.
Yeah.
I am getting some Beast Machines things from Jawbreaker, actually, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Jawbreaker, but like the whole thing with the scoops on the front of Aftermath remind me so much of like the prongs Tankor had in Beast Machines.
Or that weird vehicle that Scavenger turned into that was like a Truckosaurus excavator monster.
Yes. What the fuck even was that? I always thought like people hated the Viacons at first. But I always thought the Viacons were a neat idea. A transformer whose main form is the vehicle, and then whenever they transform to robot, it kind of suffers a little bit. Because at the time it was kind of the reverse. It's like it's a good looking robot, but it's not a convincing rhino, right?
No.
You know that. I can see the panel lines, and there's a face staring at me from the butt. But
I mean, that's everything I love about Transformers.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine, like, okay, in Beast Machines before the Maximals arrive, he's designing all of his Megatron's designing all of his Viacons, and you hear David Kay's voice. He's trying to work out how to make this get this thing to look the way that he wants. And he's like, I don't know, just some bullshit, whatever. and he just makes the Truckosaurus excavator thing. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Fucking hated Beast Machines, but goddamn, some great designs.
Indeed.
No, there was. I loved Mirage, the race car thing with the hockey stick missiles.
the whole fucking deal with Megabolt being able to strap onto Fortress Maximus's head. What a revelation.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about this next show note. There's the 40th anniversary Transformers Leo Convoy. So here's this
Leo Convoy.
Look, I just want to point this out.
Oh.
I just want to point this the fuck out. Open image and new tab. And I'm gonna make this image quite a bit larger. Everybody that complained about the Leo Convoy we got here in the States because they thought the face looked weird, at least it didn't look like a dog that somebody shaved a lion's mane onto.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very anime.
This looks like a dog.
The one that we got, like, real lions actually do look pretty dopey.
Yeah, that looks like a Guardian's. That looks like a Guardian statue lion dog, if anything.
Newton, kitty. Hey, Newton.
But like, especially
yes, your cat doesn't look like a lion.
Kitty cat.
Especially the now extinct, like the presently extinct Mesopotamian lion looked a lot like the figure we got. It's just doofy as shit.
Okay, I gotta see
ugly
this.
looking.
I fucking never even knew there was extinct lions.
Yeah, in Iraq.
Oh, that
yeah.
In other words, extinct animals. Where the fuck have you been?
Mesopotamian lion, the lion of Babylon.
Yeah, they're doofy looking things.
Isn't there a carved image of Gilgamesh hanging out with one?
I need an image. I know there's not going to be a fucking photograph, but I need something a little bit better.
It could be like an artist rendering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they did go extinct quite a long time ago. All we have is depictions of them, but
well, I mean, you would think that
they're also half as they're also like a lot smaller than the African one.
That's just a goat. Yeah. Anyway.
Hang on. Where's it in the stream? It's just a goat.
It's just a goat. Let's see. We've got the 2025 Studio Series Commander listing discovered. It's 86 hook and long haul.
Woohoo!
Elbows.
Yes.
They're going to have elbows.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Cool.
know. You're going to have to, this is going
Right.
to have to, you're going to have to sell this to me is what I'm saying.
Look, I am only giddy because for once in my life, I do not have to plunk down the $300 for the proper size class figure from third party. I did that once when the whole Devastator third party boom kicked off. Remember that? There was like, you can combine all the weapons from Hercules to make the red or the purple guns. And that was the only time I bought a third party Devastator. I have let all other Devastators pass me by in the vain hope that on my 41 years on this earth, there was going to come a time where Hasbro was going to step up and give us proper G1 bots in the proper size scale. And they're finally doing it.
And then they had their chance and they blew it.
There we go. That's the boy I like. This is the one I got.
10 years to do it.
$53 for this.
What's it made out of?
It's pretty damn sturdy is what it's made out of. It's made out of plastic.
And it's $53 and it's that big?
Yeah. Dude, I've got
understand.
this.
Which one is it?
This is the knockoff NBK. It's 42 centimeters tall.
Is it as...
It's damn good.
The one I keep looking at, that even after the Studio Series one I still might buy, definitely I think Hercules was the best one of the chug scale Devastators. And he's actually kind of easy to still get.
Yeah.
Scott, I can't believe you're undercutting your own show note for AliExpress.
I am. This motherfucker, I'm telling you, this Devastator, the NBK
These
Devastator,
don't look G1 at all.
is fucking, and you can get it in yellow or green. This thing is fucking incredible.
Yeah, then I have this match 9.
Let me mute this tab. Here we go. There we go. They are gorgeous.
Eh.
I should get the yellow one.
I mean, they look all right. There's something about that head doesn't fit properly.
No, okay. I get that. It's not your classic G1 Devastator head. I get you on that. But I'm telling you,
anyway, Scott,
is a beautiful.
You say something nice about the Studio Series.
It exists.
It's getting closer. Come on,
Yeah.
you can do it.
It's definitely gonna be better than the Combiner Wars one, thank God.
Yeah, it almost have to be. Looks
There are
good.
notes somewhere that somebody posted on either DFW or T-Formers, one of these sites, that went into like really detailed shit. Like they're not all Voyagers, which is interesting. I don't know what that means.
Probably means the central body is going to be the leader class, and then you got your smaller limbs, so it's actually like not top heavy.
Well, this is the central body right here. Long haul and
Unless
Hook.
Wait, were there 5 or 6 members in the movie?
There were 6 members in the movie.
Yeah,
there were 6.
It's like 6.
So 2 for the body, then, right?
Yeah, it's Hook and fuck me. Fuck Hightower. Long haul and Hook are the body. Long haul is the lower body. Hook is the upper body and the head. Scavenger? Nope. Scrapper and Mixmaster are the legs. Bone Crusher and Scavenger are the arms.
So that
I
makes
probably mixed up Scrapper and Scavenger.
Well, that's all right. That probably makes it more balanced the way they're looking at it. Because if you get everything in the same size scale, it's going to be hard to balance it. So something's got to be. The limbs have to definitely be your smaller portions.
Yeah, yeah. I could see them. I could see them pulling a dick move, and having it be like in the second box set, it's either both the arms or just one of the arms and one of the legs, so that he can't stand.
I would fucking crack up if someone like Obvious Plant decided the 86 Studio Series got its own add-on Devastator ball kit.
Put testicles on everything.
Truck nuts on that bitch.
I'm gonna go over here to the chat because I've been seeing something in the chat that I want to get to, and I want to make sure that. So we're going to do things a little out of order. We're going to do listener questions right fucking now, but getting to the chat, I want to clear out the chat here. Belucia says Snoopy ears. Dwayne Marsh says I have the yellow version of NBK as my Tonkatron. They are quite good after I cleaned the sprue marks. Indeed, they are. Dwayne also says that Leo is definitely anime from the cartoon. Crossbones Koopa says, where's Earthspark's Tarantula's figure? I want a Beast Machine scavenger. Belucia says, everything reminds you of prongs. Oh, yeah, that's true. Dwayne says, I have to get caught up on Earthspark. I forgot Keith David was Grimmy. And now the comment that I want to get to, and I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to put an image up here because I was actually Google searching this guy the other day. Images. So we're going to talk about this guy here for a second. Open image in new tab and Control plus. This is Halonix Maximus. Mark De Repetini says, I've got a question for you guys and for your audience if it's okay. I love saying it. I amuse myself at work sometimes. Mark De Repetini. And it pisses my boss off so much that I know somebody who was in Popular Mechanics. It's all he's ever wanted to be in Popular. I've got a friend that was in Popular Mechanics, Mark. No, you don't. Yeah, Mark Repetini. And then he sees he's doing like a Transformers suit and just gets all pissed off. So thank you, Mark, on several levels. He says, I got a question for you guys and for your audience if it's okay. I want to take on Halonix Maximus as a project, the hologram that Hound makes to create a diversion in one episode. Only problem, no one knows what he transforms into. He's twice the size of Devastator, and we see him for about 10 seconds. What do you think he transforms into? He will probably be 24 inches tall or more. And Mark then goes, lol, years ago. It doesn't matter how long ago it was, Mark. You got in fucking Popular Mechanics. That doesn't happen by accident, man. That's some badass shit, man. I'm impressed and I'm proud of you. I have often thought, if I may chime in here real quick, I have often thought that if I was going to do a Halonix Maximus, I would have him transform into the Ark from Marvel Comics. Because the Ark,
I think he's about the right shape, yeah.
Yeah, the Ark from Marvel Comics was a way different beast than the Ark from the TV series.
Yeah. It had little winglets that were reversed on the back.
So there is the Ark from Marvel Comics. And I honestly think, since it feels right, since like the Ark was in that scene from Halonix Maximus, he could change into the Ark, but a different Ark.
I feel your logic. I feel like he should have been one of like the shuttles on the Ark, like a piece of the Ark itself, like one of the escape vehicles that he comes from.
Well, I mean, you could make him that, but still use this design, because you were talking about like a big figure, like twice the size of Devastator. So like Titan class, Titan class kind of fits that need.
I always wondered what Cosmos would look like at full scale, and that would probably be like Halonix Maximus, but like Halonix Maximus as a UFO. just because it's like ever since I saw that one episode where they crawled into Cosmos, flew back to Cybertron, and almost ended up burning up in the sun, I was like, how fucking big is Cosmos really?
I like how they did him in Earthspark. I like everything about Cosmos and Earthspark.
Okay, so if all of the Autobots can load up into Cosmos, who is a mini-bot, why can't the Decepticons fly back to Cybertron and Laserbeak?
Because Laserbeak turns into a cassette tape.
Yeah, that's established.
And he can already mass shift, so
No, he's just a big ass cassette tape.
He can shrink though.
Yeah.
They could FedEx
Hey,
him
Thomas,
back.
what's that Secret Service agent doing behind you?
Jesus Christ. Zip, dead. Good God. Oh, man.
Plays with another Thomas, though.
Yeah. Hello, fellow podcasters.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I gotta break this one in.
I saw a custom Halonix Maximus where they kind of turned him into like a giant, like almost like a cargo transport. I don't know. It seems for somebody so massive, it seems like a bit of a to it, you know.
I would say just for the shits and giggles, a giant fucking scrounge.
One wheel, just a giant wheel.
A gigantic white, blue, and gray scorpion with human hands.
God damn. Let's see here. Dwayne March says Halonix looks like a shuttle of some kind. Mark Derapitini says, "Oh, that's good. I haven't thought about that one. Definitely something I will look into." I'll be honest. I kind of hope you do it, dude. If it's 3D printed, oh man, I would buy the files, man. You put that sucker up on Cults 3D, I would buy the fucking files.
I mean, I figured Halonix would have been like based on something Hound saw once before, so it's like I mean, like Omega Sentinel was my best guess.
There is a throwaway line in one of the comic books that it was somebody that Hound knew, but he wasn't nearly that big.
Ah.
Yeah, well, let's see here.
That makes sense.
Halonix Maximus. Let's go. Let's see here. Towering over even the mighty Devastator to such an extent. The fiction. Believing that Megatron had illegally defeated Optimus Prime 1-on-1 duel. Wings Universe. Halonix Maximus was an aristocrat amongst Cybertronian society, possessing an extreme superiority complex. Halonix often refused to speak to anyone he considers inferior. Despite his kingly bearing, Halonix was a dedicated member of the Autobot Guard. He was part of the Advanced Observation Unit, the only unit on constant active duty. There was something... Let's see here. Hound's hologram robot did not receive the name for its appearance in the Transformers cartoon, but was designated Giant Autobot. Let's see. Super Deformed Glory is part of a large illustration. Huh.
I'd transform him into a movie theater because that seems perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Moving on to Looky What I Found. Xavier, do you have a Looky What I Found?
I have 3.
Jesus Christ, man. Xavier comes packing
fucking treat.
They go in descending order just because of like the way the show went today. I feel like these are really worth it on different levels. So first one is just your standard. I found something Transformers related on the Transformers subreddit. Whoops, wrong thing.
It's still on.
I almost sent you tits, Scott.
Well, Wendigo.
Live stream almost ends immediately.
So that one is just Transformers related.
Let's see here. Mark Derapatini, you are welcome. He says, thanks for all the input, guys. Much appreciated. You are quite welcome. Our pleasure. Macatron, Mackinac City, Michigan. Statues made of car parts and Mackinac Bridge parts. I had no idea it existed. It was like a real-life Bumblebee jump scare for me. That would fucking freak you out, man.
Oh, yeah. And the best part is he poses a Bumblebee in the shots.
Look at that. That's me.
So that's pretty cool.
All right.
Next one is just a crappy off-brand because this one was just too funny not to share.
Okay. Here we go. Crappy off-brands. Dr. Boy. Yeah. 1 or 2 players. It's a PlayStation controller, a Game Boy, and a gun.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
With an emphasis on the H.
Yeah.
Yep. And all this horny talk, and I couldn't help but notice that the Olympics did something pretty weird. That could be considered fetish.
Don't. Something say you don't.
Don't. Bro got both eyes open. Random Turkish dad. Yeah. Funny. That dude looks like a Turkish Alec Baldwin.
Oh, wait, hold on. Late edition.
Okay.
You
guys better step up your game. Xavier's bringing it.
This one.
I got nothing.
Speaking of Olympics related, here's one that's more closely suited for it.
Olympic gymnast Georgia Villa was sponsored by Parmesan cheese and takes many photos with a wheel of cheese. Good for her.
What?
Good for her.
And look how seductive the cheese looks.
I'm not gonna buy this. Some woman's been spread eagle all over it. This is disgusting. Jesus Christ. Well, Xavier, thank you so much. Kyle, do you have a look at what I found?
Maybe not. I don't have anything like physical.
No,
I've
that's
got
fine.
shit I've picked up off of TFW 2005 in the past few days.
Do tell.
For some reason, the title, the sentence fragment, "Age of Primes," keeps getting thrown around. I think I don't know what that means. I've never heard Age of Primes, but they seem to be referring to the next toy line.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean,
I think they may have said Age of Primes at the panel as like a teaser for PulseCon, because by PulseCon they'll be out of Legacy.
Yeah.
That last, like the Cosmo stuff, that was supposed to be the last wave of Legacy. They'll have to start promoting the next thing. So I think Age of Primes is what the next series is going to be called.
God damn it. Come on. Dismiss. Thank you. Sorry.
No, thank you.
It's just the alarm to... Scott, it's time to take your medicine. You're going to die if you don't. It can wait.
Scott, you're fucked.
Anyway, I'm just gonna power through this. Power through high blood pressure.
There you go, champ.
Don't. Anything else, Kyle?
Oh, no, that's about it.
All right. What about you, Thomas?
I found some interesting customs.
Ooh, okay. Going back over to Facely Bookerson.
Yeah, the Viacon figure.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. Somebody customized that into Hieronymus.
Hieronymus Bosch, the painter.
Posted in the chat.
Do you see this?
Oh, Holson says, real quick, I don't... Hold on here. I'm sorry. I was waiting for it to come over in the Facebook chat. Holson says, I dropped a lookie in the Facebook chat. Summoned by a dark ritual, the size of this creature is determined by the amount of ducks the child invokes before saying goose. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Sorry. Let me get back to the stream here. Oh.
Holson still got it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought this looked pretty good.
Damn right it does. That's a good looking Rodimus.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that Lobster Car?
That is Viacon.
This is a
I
Viacon
need
that's
to get my
been.
hands on some of those Viacons.
This looks actually pretty decent to me. And somebody also took this this mold and created a kicker out of it somehow.
Oh,
I mean, they got those Viacon.
APC is doing great things for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some of those Viacons eventually from APC. No two ways about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my heavens! Well, while we have you up there, dude, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I managed to get Sideburn, and I managed to get Nucleus, and I actually did end up buying. I did end up buying Ferric eventually.
I want Nucleus.
Right on.
So bad. And you went back for Ferric anyway.
Yep,
Okay.
I got him anyway.
Right on. How about you, Xavier? Any look at what I found?
I do. The filch you were so kind enough to secure for me came the next day, so
Good.
I now have filch. Yeah.
Good.
And I found Transformers 1 Optimus.
I have not seen any of the Transformers 1 stuff.
It was a surprise. So I happened to go to a Target near my second job, and it just so happens there was one, and I was like, "Yo, that's the Transformers 1 stuff."
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, "All right, I'll take it." And they restocked. So the Target I go to has no problem getting the stuff in.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And how about you, Kyle?
I have gotten nothing.
That's okay. I ended up getting this.
Oh, I really want that set so bad, but I can't find it.
I didn't get the set. I just got this.
Dang.
Yeah, this was paid $28 for it. I can't remember the gentleman's name on TFW. Even if I did, I wouldn't say it because he didn't give me permission to say who it was. But he got the kit. All he wanted was squeeze play. So he said, I said, hey, I'll buy the Tarantulas off you. I bought it, and because I don't want another Tarn. I'm fine with the amount of Tarns I have, which is 2. I have the MMC Tarn and the regular Tarn. No, I have 3. I have a custom Tarn that I made out of the old Hulk Transformer, the Hulk tank.
Turns.
I don't need Cliff Jumper.
But it's the Rock.
Yeah, I've got the original.
Yeah, but
figure.
APC put out a Cliff Jumper not that long ago.
Yeah. And I didn't want squeeze play. I think
You already got one.
I think that the custom that Mr. Unique put out is the superior squeeze play. The other one looks kind of doofy. Like the mainline one looks a little doofy. So I just want that Tarantulas. It was tempting to get squeeze play, I'm not gonna lie, but I really would have been buying it for Tarantulas. And I love in the instructions, it's not Tarantulas, it's Tyrant Angelus. Tyrantula.
Oh.
So they've made it like its own character. But I mean, he's fun. I like him. I like him a lot. So yeah, super happy about that. That's all I got this week. That's all I got. I've been 3D printing up a storm. I got the Kraken done. Does anybody want to see the fucking Kraken I printed?
Is it pink?
It is dark green.
Why not? Okay,
I'll be right back. Bear with me here, gentlemen.
Yes.
So I'm getting like 99% of everything I saw on the show today.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Please
We're
don't
eating
let John.
pretty well.
Don't let John Warden fuck us all up with the fucking toy that 70% of the transformation is take off the backpack. Now put it back on. I'll never get over that Bumblebee because now I've seen they could do it better.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's wait and see. But yeah, fuck, what a lineup this time. God,
Yeah.
if 100% of this stuff actually makes it out, I've checked Pulse already. Some of this is already sold out, so that Optimus and Deathstar is going to have to wait until it gets restocked.
Boop. Here I am.
Boop.
Here's the... Whoops, his tail just fell off. I'll fix that. There you go. Back in you go. There he is. The fucking Kraken.
Jesus H, that's a toddler.
Yeah, it is. The tail, I haven't quite figured out exactly how to get the tail to connect yet, but I'll work it out.
Scott, it doesn't transform.
It doesn't.
It's not supposed to.
It doesn't.
It's not a fucking
But I mean,
transformer.
it's fucking lovely, man.
Yes.
Look at that. That's what 3D printing can do. Let me get closer here. Let me get fucking close. This is so good. This.
Yes.
Yeah. And this isn't resin printing. This is FDM. I got my settings in tight.
Now the problem is, where do you put your trophy?
I'll find a spot for it. Maybe I'll fucking 3D print a shelf. Fucking
Maybe
do
you
it.
can use those extra arms to hang it from the ceiling.
Yeah. But no, I'm super happy with the way that turned out. That was a lot of printing. That was a lot of printing. That was and for some reason the arms kept failing on me over and over and over. Like the fingers would fail and what have you, but no, I got it. It's chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Let's see. Dwayne Marsh. Hold on here. Give me. Dwayne Marsh says, I need a blue Bacchus now, and IDW Rodimus. Wolf 1701 says, I got Legacy Skyquake and Dragon Megatron on sale, and I pre-ordered 86 Optimus. Dwayne Marsh, Target has bot shots for one as well. Crossbone says, same as me, Scott, my friend. Sending me Legacy United Tarantulas. He wanted Cliff Jumper. Holston 85, so Scott is about to release the Kraken. You're damn right. And then Holston goes, oh, shit. Dwayne Marsh says, whoa, Kraken flashback. Holston 85, one big-ass Kraken. And Mark Derepatine says, really nice. 0.12 millimeter layers. You got it. You got it. I print everything out at 0.12. It takes forever. Like each one of those arms was a 12-hour print. So, and like the tail was like 2 days, and the torso was a day and a half each. It takes forever, but man, I see there's like one customizer that does really good 3D prints. He's a Transformers customizer. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to shit on the guy because he's doing great work. But everything he prints as fast as possible, and it just ends up looking like somebody. Oh, here's the Leo Kaiser Breast Force members, and he printed them out, and it's just like these look like they're made out of like spaghetti. You know, I get that they're just for you, and that's fine, but man, oh man, it's
worth investing a little bit of time.
Exactly,
to get it right.
exactly. And what do you have to do? You can be impatient for it, and then you've got to figure on your shelf that eventually you're going to be upset with, and you're going to reprint it. But myself, I'd rather just invest the time and have something really, really beautiful on the shelf right from the get-go. And I get it. If I'm prototyping something, like if I'm doing a first print of something I designed, fuck yeah, I'm going to do it quick. I just need to find out if the tolerances are right. You know, yeah, I'm going to put it on like 120 millimeters a second, and I'm going to do thick ass layers. But then whenever I do the final print, because man, I needed to check the tolerances, that final print, I'm going to take my sweet ass time.
Now we see why Scott needs blood pressure medication every time one of these prints fails. Is like, fucking my heart.
Jesus Christ. There's something wrong with my resin printer, man. And it's like just, I changed the screen of my resin printer, and I thought I got everything right. I re-leveled it, and it's just, Jesus fucking Christ, it's not working right. And it's so frustrating. Like some of the stuff's printing well, but other things on it, it's just this weird shift. So I just got to figure out what's wrong with it.
You want me to send you $100 to buy unnecessary Transformers to make you forget about that?
I mean, I'm not going to say no to your money.
You just have to buy Transformers with it. It's the only thing you're allowed to do.
Okay. Send me $100. I'll buy
it's good.
Transform.
It's going to be all bot shots.
Okay.
You have to keep them in your collection.
Okay.
All right. And the leftover, I want you to clear out the clearance section of My Little Pony, okay? We're going back to the classics.
Now you've gone too fucking far, dude.
We're hitting up the classics again. We're going back, baby.
Oh. Dwayne Marsh said, did you check the STL for faults? I did. There was none. There was none. Yeah. And it's a thing. I'm doing some test printing right now, and some of the test prints went funky. And I checked the STL, found the faults and repaired them. But no, the STL was fine. It was a support issue. It was just the supports weren't quite holding up the way it should. So the way I remedied it, for anybody that's wondering, like the hands, I would print the arms kind of like this, right? And then let the supports come up from the underneath. And I was using normal supports. What actually remedied it was, instead of just having the supports come from a brim on the bed, I printed a raft. I printed everything on a raft. And then the supports came out of the raft. They weren't going directly from the bed. That raft was all one big piece. Now the supports were less likely to fall over and fail, because it was a wide base that they were connected to on plastic. They weren't coming straight up from the metal plate. So that's how I fixed that problem, if anybody's curious.
No, but thank you.
Yeah, a little 3D print talk from my boys. You gentlemen have any big plans for this week?
I am going to practice singing Happy Birthday just in case it comes up again.
I mean, it's going to happen again next year.
True.
Yeah.
I
Kyle,
need to start getting ready for the trip, because I'm going to be gone for the next 2 weeks, probably.
Everybody
Kyle,
robbed Thomas's house.
Yeah, we can't really sing Happy Birthday to Kyle. I don't think Kyle ages.
Kyle is immortal.
No, my plan is to live forever.
Are you a Highlander?
Nope, just too stubborn to die.
Puts on his Americana shades, finger guns, explosions.
Merc. I'm taking this week off. I'm not going to work.
Why? Where did you shit that they won't ever find it?
Oh my God! I'll go back to work Monday. I'm taking some time off. I need.
He's looking unpredictable.
Jesus. Well, if I had to take a shit someplace where they wouldn't find it, I think I would probably take a shit in the pool pump box, because it's enclosed. They don't look in there a lot, and it would be a thing where they probably wouldn't notice. There's like a lot of chlorine in the pool. They probably wouldn't notice, but it's just the idea that they'd be swimming through my fecal matter.
Yeah, and that's also the way to maximally contaminate the environment, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't shit like normal size, right? You shit like a horse. Like it's a big one, right?
I had a poop today. I was so tempted to take a photo of it. I really was.
Sharon, come here and look at it. Oh God, I don't want to see your turds.
The poop was resting, and it was so long you could see the intestinal bend. Where it was like,
Jesus.
it was bad. It scared me. That was in you, Scott.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a couple where I had to be like, okay, nope, gotta do something different.
Yeah,
I had to get up and go, fix the problem.
I think I'll have a salad tonight.
Sitting there going, I don't know what happened. Just sitting there pooping. When's it gonna stop? Oh no!
You remember, Scott? Speaking of memory lane, you did a toy review one time on the toilet, and you just edited it in the shit sounds.
I did. Tales from the shitter. Yes. Oh my God. That was there's a bit of weird paranormal thing around that. There was
What?
Yeah, there was
paranormal.
There was at that moment in my life, everything was just absolute hell. My card broke down, and I needed $300 for something, and it was And it wasn't like, I need $300 for this game or this toy. No, it was, I need $300 or I'm gonna lose my shit, right? And it was just like, oh yeah, I remember what it was. I needed $300 for a down payment on a new car. That's exactly what it was. And I didn't have the $300. And it was just like, fuck me, man. What am I going to do? Right? And I was like pissed. And it's like, this was like one of 1,000 things that was going wrong. And I said, it honestly feels like somebody's fucking with me. Right? And I remember telling Tracy. I was with her at the time. It feels like something's fucking with me. And she kind of went, I don't believe in that shit. But yeah, it does, Scott. It really feels that way. So
I said that in between sucking dicks.
I guess so. So I went for a walk out in the woods and said, look, if you want to be entertained, just let me know that you want to be entertained. You find me a way to get this $300 and I will film a toy review while taking a shit on the toilet. Right? And I get back to the house, and Mom was still alive at the time. I get back to the house, and she goes, hey, Scott, we got a call. Somebody saw your ad on Craigslist, and they want to know if they can buy your car for $350.
Okay, there's a god. There's something out there.
Yeah. And I went.
Scott made some voodoo toilet magic happen. You were the first skibbity toilet.
And it was some like car company that was all the way up here in Johnstown. It was like an hour and a half away. Right? So I called them and they said, yeah, we'll send a tow truck down and everything. You don't have to worry about getting it to us. We just want $350. Yeah, we just want it for the parts. And I was like, shit. Yeah. They came down, handed me $350 cash. And Tracy looked at me and went, you better fucking film that review. And I did. Mm-hmm. Now, I may have edited in the shit sounds, but I guarantee you I took a shit while I was doing that. It was...
You can tell, too, when Scott screws up his face to pinch off the loaf.
Fuck me, man. So, yes, there was a bit of weird paranormal incident, around that one.
Oh, and that's shit. How we end the episode.
That is. Thank you so much to everyone. Belucia says, I used to shit in hotel light bulbs somehow. Jesus Christ. Holson 85. Not a Highlander, but a Kylander. Technical Jim goes, ha! Dwayne Marsh says, I got an STL that I went to process it. It was tiny on the bed. I've had that happen. Actually, I had that happen whenever Thomas sent me a Quintesson to test once. I put it down. I had to upsize it. I can tell you exactly how much I had to upsize it. Bear with me for a second here. I had to upsize that because I wrote it down in the show notes. I have like this thing of notes that I keep on the computer. The 1,342.57% was how much I had to upsize.
It had to be, the model had to be blown up considerably.
Yeah. So
that decimal placage really counts, huh?
Yeah, it did. But whenever it's something that small, yes, it did. So I want to thank Belucius, Holson, Technical Jim, Dwayne Marsh, Crossbones Koopa, Mark DeRepetini. I think we had. Let's see, who else? Was there somebody else here? Crossbones, Dwayne Marsh. Oh, Wolf 1701 and Dewanis. Thank you, Dewanis. In all honesty, thank you for letting us make fun of the OnlyFans. Look, sex work is real work. That's fine. Wolf 1701, thank you for being a good sport about it too. You guys are great. And you know what? One more happy birthday out to your lovely daughter, Wolf. Thank you so very much. Happy birthday to you. And everyone else we may have missed. Believe me, it wasn't intentional. And if you're watching the show afterwards, thank you so much for watching. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Happy hunting for this shit. What a Christmas and shopping list you guys are going to have.
Christmas in July.
My poor
yes, sir.
Wallet. My poor fucking wallet.
Scott, I got a solution for you.
I'm destitute.
You want to team up with Wolf and Mr. Brown Moon himself and do an OnlyFans vid?
No. No, but I bet my wife would fucking love that. My wife wants me to be gay in the word. Come on, Scott, just suck a dick. No. It's just
Not
like
as an insult either.
It's like a
As a
popsicle made of
business
meat.
Yeah, the business decision, not an insult.
Starts to
I'd
drool
rather
whenever
suck
he
a dick than a popsicle made of meat.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Isn't that just a kebab?
Like, that's fucking ugh.
At least if I'm sucking a dick, there's one person enjoying it. You know? Nobody's going to enjoy meat popsicle.
Yeah, not salmonella.
Yay!
Isn't that what Meat Canyon called himself?